7 months.
Come on down to Jake's Used Cars. We got cars here. You come on down.
Come on down here.
Welcome
I have a mod.
Fantasy Dudes podcast with your hosts, Jonathan, Tyler, and Jake.
Doing a wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man kind of thing.
Yo, welcome back to the fucking show, everybody. Good to be here.
That was a very gentle, gentle F word.
Yeah, that's
Don't
within
worry,
the
I'm sure
first
there'll be a-
15 minutes for the algorithm, so we just got age-gated everywhere. Sorry.
If you say it under like -6 dB, then it doesn't get flagged.
Huh.
That's true. That's true. Look it up.
Yeah.
God,
That's what's been cranking our views down. That's why we're not hitting.
it's because I'm
It's all the
swearing.
cursing.
Has nothing to do with Brittany Mahomes and saying weird things about her children. If anything, that should bring the view count up. I was thinking today, do you think there's any other podcast on the planet that has a segment dedicated to Brittany Mahomes?
No, and that's probably a good thing.
Well, does Brittany Mahomes have a podcast that we don't know about?
Not that I don't. I feel like I would know about that. I don't think.
Yeah, if
she has
anybody on
one.
Earth is going to know about that, it's going to be John.
I really don't think she has one. I mean, here we are
There
in
we are.
her
Look at us.
Instagram feed, but yeah, no, I don't think she has a podcast. But I know we do, and this is the Those Fantasy Dudes podcast, and it's a great show. And if you're listening, you should definitely hit that subscribe button on YouTube, on Twitch. You could follow us, hit that notification bell. That way, you never miss an episode. At Those Fantasy Dudes on Instagram. Keep up with our stories. You can vote on our polls and decide who wins the Chaos Draft every episode in the offseason. Have a lot of fun there. This week, it's a really big day because the NFL schedule just dropped 22 minutes ago, or maybe it's just collectively coming
Please
out.
tell me that's our first segment because I haven't looked at all. Tyler, did you look?
No.
Tyler looked.
I had one
haven't
thing
looked at all.
texted to me, unfortunately. Tyler looked, you son of a fucking.
It's all over
Absolutely,
Twitter.
that's
They've been
awesome.
leaking it all
don't
day, so I
Twitter.
get
You had
notifications on my
minutes
phone.
and you went on Twitter instead of doing the notes.
It's right on my home screen of my phone, so I unlock it, and it's like, Patriots home opener is, and I'm like, oh man, come on.
I do hate that. During the NFL draft, Sleeper gets the notification of like who got drafted before they do it on TV. So I had to just go do not disturb. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome back to the show. I'm your host, John. We got Tyler here. We got
Yep.
Jake Lurs. And yeah, I'm looking to 2028, boys. If it doesn't happen this year, it's going to be 2 very sad years for John. And then we have some picks again.
I don't even want to think about 2028, dude. Are you kidding me?
I'll be 33.
There's a
Boy.
non-0% chance I'll have a kid by 2028.
There's
And I'll be an
0%
uncle?
chance I'm fucking dead by 2028, brother.
I think that's all of us.
I might not make it to 2026.
That's
What
Instead of
happened?
it-
Okay, I feel like this is worth a conversation. What happens, like, if one of us dies, like, it just hypothetically, to our fantasy team in the Dynasty League?
Were you reading there's a big Reddit post about this recently on fantasy football?
I would like to
Really?
hear the headlines if you
Yeah,
don't. if you
well,
have it.
basically the guy, they've run this league since 1998. And
my God.
Holy
it
fuck!
was really sad. The commissioner's son, they'd like bring in their kids. So this guy's been in there since he was like 12, and these kids have come in eventually, and they've been in there for years. And then, so one of the commissioner's kids died by a drunk driver.
Fuck.
And they're kind of working through like,
I don't know.
what do we do here? And so the consensus was basically like, offer to take over the commissioner duties from the dad, to offer the team up to the dad if he wanted to take his son's team and run it, and then to start splitting the first prize place for a charity donation in the kid's honor.
God, that's way more like I don't know, like charitable than anything I was thinking of. I was
kind of messes
thinking-
with the playoff seating, though. No, I mean, like,
Was this a Dynasty League? It
Like,
sounds like it was just a
realistic.
No,
redraft.
this is a regular. This is just a regular league.
I feel like Dynasty is a whole different. Like, if it's a regular league, then you just bring in somebody else, and like it's a little bit sad. But
If I pass away and it's a dynasty league, I want you guys to let my team win the championship.
no, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I no. Well, because you have plenty of championships. I don't think that. Yeah, I think the real
You
you would
did-
be like, let someone else have it. I've already had enough. I feel like you would say that. And he's frozen now.
Oh, he's frozen. Karma.
That's what you get. No, I feel like if it were me, I would want you guys to give me the championship as well. But realistically, I think maybe I have to leave a will on like who gets my team, or do you just spread out my players? Maybe you start at 0. Maybe you start over.
You would want us to give you a championship right now if we would let you.
I would do just about anything for a championship at this point. Like, I name it, and I would probably do it.
Even die and have a posthumous championship in your honor.
Pete Rose had to die for them to let him have a chance to get into Hall of Fame. That happened today.
He's a piece of shit. He was
That
banging 15-year-olds.
That wasn't on the world news last night. It was just the fact
Like
that
we
he
said,
gambled on his
great
own
man.
games.
Yeah. Charlie Hustle, real fucking asshole.
World hero.
Real piece of shit.
Anyway, I just want to win a championship. I don't know where I was going with that, but
Also, allegedly, Pete Rose is banging 15 years.
Allegedly, Ben Roethlisberger banged a
Allegedly.
16-year-old statutory and then got in a motorcycle accident. There's a lot of things that happen allegedly. Ray Lewis killed somebody. Remember that?
Allegedly.
He's one of the greatest football players of all time, unfortunately.
The P. Diddy
Allegedly.
trial started yesterday. How about that?
Oh, he's a piece of shit.
Yo,
Unallegedly.
what's up, Slink?
What up, Slink?
Oh, you watching playoff hockey? Go Celtics!
Go Jason Tatum's Achilles. Yay.
Yeah, that's a bummer, dude. That sucks. I saw some memes today on like Drake May could sub in.
Oh no.
Tags Drake May in for the Celtics. I would love to see that.
Oh god.
Honestly, wasn't he pretty good at basketball?
He was great at basketball. Yeah. So like, why not? What do you guys say we get into everyone's favorite segment here? The Brittany Mahomes
Oh,
update.
come on.
Oh no.
Brittany Mahomes update. Brittany Mahomes update.
What do you say, Jake? Are you excited for the Brittany
I want
Mahomes
to talk
update?
about the schedule.
Oh, that's the wrong. Wait.
You are so lucky that drop is so good for this segment, dude. Because if it wasn't, oh boy, it might be on the chopping block.
just-
but-
I
Nothing
just got to tell
better.
you, nothing will beat
Why is
the
this-
Patrick Mahomes Sr. update.
That one was very good. Don't
This
get me
is
wrong.
not. Wait a minute.
But that was like a one-time hitter. Like that, unfortunately, the Brittany Mahomes update and the fit check are both really good.
Yeah. You still collect
I
royalties from that, Jake, every time it plays.
I do.
Yeah.
We have yet to play it again. Once he gets another DUI, which is inevitable, we'll play it again.
Guess my DUI, I'm fucking rich, baby.
I'm fucking up. The boys are back. If Patrick Mahomes Sr. starts drinking and
Back
driving
up,
again,
baby.
you know he will.
I think he
I got
is
a
now.
burger
I just think he's
lunch.
not getting caught.
Let's go, Slink. Let's go.
Lock
what kind
in,
of burger?
Slink.
Wow, hell of a
let's
Wednesday,
comments
Slink. Let's
or something.
go.
Yeah. Anyways, Brittany has been up to a whole lot, as you guys know. Last time we talked, I think she had just gone to Disney World, which is awesome.
So cool. Love that for her.
Yeah, I mean,
Which is awesome.
it's interesting because like the Patrick Mahomes lost the Super Bowl by a huge margin, and yet they still like
some would
thought they
say got
had-
blown out.
Yeah, and it still thought that she had the right to go to Disney World. And as again, why don't we show the kids' faces? We know that they're going to be splattered all over your Instagram anytime. For some reason, you can't show us the face when they're infant. What the fuck?
Yeah. Also, every infant looks the same. Like, what are you worried about?
Yeah, and
You know
she's
what I mean?
covering she's covering her ears as if to say that like that was always the defining factor of like, yes, this is Patrick Mahomes' kid. When here we can't see the ears, so how are we supposed to know? That's what I'm saying. Jackson Mahomes, best fam, love you all. Thanks, Jackson.
Thanks, Jackson. Didn't
Anyways,
ask.
Brittany's been up to a whole lot. Spent last week celebrating my best friend's 30th birthday. God, I can't like
She was celebrating your birthday, dude. What?
What?
I know, early. Isn't that crazy? It won't let me go swipe through, which is such a fucking bummer because there's some other pictures.
What's wrong with you?
Where are you
I think-
going with that, bro?
I don't know. Brittany, I love it here. She's got like this brown
John's
shit on
pod.
with and Patrick's wearing what looks like a pillow sack.
I love it here in this soulless new construction like dining room that they're in with fucking tape on the wall. What the fuck is this? Where
I
are
don't
you?
know. I don't care. I don't.
Oh
care.
my god.
Brittany went to F1 with Patrick. Lots of laughs,
see
lots of
her?
martinis. No, she was
Unfortunately, no.
They were in the Alpine booth where one of them
Oh,
just got
lame.
replaced. Literally, Doohan just got replaced. So who gives a shit?
Yeah,
nice.
come on.
Yeah.
Jack
guys,
Doohan,
You guys couldn't
Australian
get in there?
legend.
Oh, I just liked it by accident. I was trying to swipe through it.
Wait, so you guys couldn't get in the Alpine booth?
No, we couldn't even get in the Sauber booth, which is crazy. They should be giving those spots away.
I'm
you would
surprised
think.
they let you guys out of the sun.
Here she is again. I
We had to
mean,
pay for it.
Yeah.
Patrick wearing and actually that's a real outfit from 2.5 Men that Charlie Sheen wore back in 2012.
Yeah, no shit. That
Oh
does.
my
Yeah.
God.
He wore that on his final episode on 2.5 Men. That's what he's wearing.
Holy crap, dude! It actually.
I would
is.
believe
That's
that,
crazy.
to be fair.
Right? Honestly, I used to think that he looked pretty cool. He used to be my idol, actually. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Charlie Sheen,
That checks out.
Slink, you
John.
could have met Tyler. Literally, Tyler was at the studio where
I was
worked.
there.
And Slink, I was like, Tyler's gonna be here in like 5 minutes. If you just stand by, I will grab you and you can see him. And then he was gone. Yeah.
He'd be like,
Sorry.
"Who's that gross bald fatty?"
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's Tyler. Hey, what's
What
up?
is-
I like
security?
his name.
Security, get down here.
Security, get this man off the
Get
campus.
this man off the gate. He steals
Gross fat
dogs.
baldy.
I don't know what happened to you, Slink. I think you were like, I don't know, doing something with a dog. Nothing weird though. And then Brittany here, she
Why
has some
would
sort
you
of.
have to say
Yeah,
that?
why did you say that? Is that like
I don't know.
nothing weird?
Nothing weird
Well,
though.
now I'm concerned it
Oh,
might be.
Wow.
I don't know. Brittany looks like she, and I don't want to be that guy, but looks like she put on a little bit.
That's it, John. That's an
She had a
insane thing to say.
child.
She had a kid, you asshole.
Yeah, but like she had a kid last time, and then she did an SI swimsuit edition shoot, and now I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
She
she's
kind of fell off. That's
putting the
why.
mommy weight back on. Anyways,
Yeah.
Brittany Mahomes. Let's see how many followers. Still at 2.1. She's
Anyway, Brittany Mahomes.
what a,
Brittany Mahomes.
John, you're fucking terrible sometimes. My God.
That's not that bad. All I said was she looks like she put on 10 pounds. Who cares? It's probably just the picture, or she's breastfeeding. It's one or the other. I'm not really sure.
Okay.
John,
Wanna, like,
God damn it.
Homes that you feel like you guys want to explore deeper, or
Not what you've been saying.
okay. Cool. Then I think we should get into the fit check.
Oh, yeah. You know what time it is. It's Fit Check with Brittany Mahomes. Yep, here we go. Jake's favorite segment.
So good. Oh shit, Tyler.
We're talking clothes,
No, put it back on Tyler.
shoes, dresses, maybe even
Yeah,
bags.
keep it on him.
Shit. Oh my god.
Bronze wearing.
I've never actually seen
Let's
Tyler move
find out.
that fast in my life.
It's Fit Check with Brittany Mahomes.
Get this man back to Wilton Manors now.
Let's go to the Eagle.
We're going, baby.
Let's go to the Eagle. They won't let us in if we do that stuff.
They won't
obviously.
let you in your fucking cargo shorts.
No, that was a big mistake. I gotta switch up my outfits. I just gotta raid my dad's closet.
So where are your boyfriends? Where are your
Where are your boys? Oh my god. Anyways, fit check with Brittany Mahomes. Let me go ahead and pull up none other than ltk.com. Give me 2 seconds here, everybody. Slink, we need you as producer, brother.
You got me all
to
jacked
prepare
up,
this
man.
stuff
I'm just
for
waiting.
us. I know. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna present.
I'm jacked up.
I'm all
All
jacked up on Mountain Dew.
I'm gonna come at you like a spider monkey.
Ha.
The amount of times
Ah,
that I've referenced
small.
Ricky Bobby lately, man. Oh,
Hey Tyler, have you watched Righteous Gemstones yet?
oh yes, phenomenal.
Oh, dude, that same vein for me as
Yeah.
Ricky Bobby.
I do want to check that show out. I've seen a few episodes.
John.
So I thought because Jake didn't have time to prepare his segment that we could just spend a little more time doing a few extra outfits.
no,
for Fit Check
fuck,
tonight.
we
So,
wasted it with the schedule release, not this.
I don't know. I already
We're
told people
supposed to
that
do more fit checks.
we're gonna do like
shit.
3 fit checks. Anyway,
No, we can't do 3. Come on.
so I thought we would
Level
start.
with me here, just 2.
I thought we'd start with this one, which is the fit that Brittany and Patrick actually was it? Yeah, it is Patrick's outfit and all the kids at Disney World. So I thought we would start here. More of our Disney outfits from the best family vacay. Hashtag LTK kids. Hashtag LTK style trip. Tip. Hashtag LTK family. So here we are. Tyler, I need you to be hot on the Googler machine.
Need
All
you to be
right.
hot, Tyler.
Yeah, I need you to be
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, well,
Hot.
not much for that. Calculator. Just got my calc chat. Short for calculator, using slang. Okay. So we got Patrick here in what looks like some sort of weird pajama shirt with a speckly tile design, and it also bleeds into his shorts. I don't think he ever wears shorts, like top and bottoms, that don't match exactly.
Yeah, it's upsetting. They have to be
Weird.
like tracksuit style.
What
Like cutoffs.
I don't get that. Anyways, we'll go through this stuff. This is a gradient tape PJ shirt from Forward, spelled FWRD. We have shorts and Bermuda from Yoox, YOOX. An Armani hat it's an Arts District logo trucker hat from Saks Fifth Avenue. Oh boy.
Okay.
Can't be more than the hats we bought at F1, right? That'd be crazy.
No, of course not.
This looks to be Bronze's shirt and pants. Maybe it's a onesie all in one stitched together. Hand smocked mouse red stripe set. The Spocked Flamingo is the brand.
Okay.
This is Bronze's shoes. Bubble comfy shoes from Adidas. Sterling's little dress.
I hate this.
French knot mouse red seersucker. Oh, seersucker, that's nice.
Nice.
From the Spocked Flamingo, same place.
Yeah.
Patrick's shorts. They're both from the same. We'll just go with the first one. There's another. Jesus, there's 3 choices.
Ugh.
Which one do you think for Brittany's outfit you guys want to go with?
What do you got for brands when you hover?
Lululemon.
Okay.
I think we should go with the Lululemon. This is the third one here. We'll go with that.
Yeah, I would say Lululemon's probably up there.
We don't have either of Brittany or Patrick's shoes, but we do have Sterling shoes from Nordstrom's. They're Jefferson water-friendly slip-on sneakers.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess we'll just get cooking here. I'm going to give us a little background music while we calculate.
Yeah, I busted my calc. Short calculator. All
right, here we go.
So this is everybody's outfit?
Yeah. Well, yeah. No shoes, no jewelry, no glasses, just, well, other than Patrick's hat. All right, here we go. I think that shirt's going to be like...
I decided I'm going to stop paying attention, and I'm just going to start guessing.
Yeah. You're just guessing straight numbers?
Yep.
Okay. I think this is actually a pretty modest fit.
This is somewhat modest. I agree.
Yeah, like we don't have no shoes and jewelry. They're just going to Disney. Like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy.
Isn't the whole point of this LTK thing to be like, oh, wow, look at how stylish these people are. Like, I want to be like them. How can I buy these?
Oh, yeah, Slink. Tyler and I went to F1. Tyler spent $250 on hats. 2 hats.
Guess how many hats I got?
Record.
Yeah.
2. I got 1 for 120. It's sitting behind me. Can't see it. Okay. In the private chat, you got whenever you're ready, you guys.
I am ready. Lock it in.
Jake, you ready?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Damn it, I'm always the highest. Not by a lot. Okay, that's actually pretty reasonable, guys.
I'm gonna tell you, I actually did drop my bet down when you guys started saying it's a very modest fit. I was like,
yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Jake was at like $5,000.
No, straight up like about $505.
Wow. Okay.
Damn.
Anyways, Tyler going $550, very modest. Jake with
Very
$995, and I have $1,020. And Slink, if you want to leave your guess in the comments, feel free. Okay, let's see. Let's start with Patrick's shirt.
This is gonna make or break it for me. Is the shirt and pants for Patrick?
$250.
Whoa, retail $1,590.
Christ Almighty! What?
Right,
I already won.
That's not even a cutoff. It's long sleeve. What the hell is this?
Holy fuck! No longer available. Yeah, because Patrick bought them all.
Yeah, because it's awful and nobody wants it.
Because it's stupid and dumb. All right,
All right, so-
$15.90. That's crazy. I already won.
That's
Do we just move on?
outrageous.
Well, it's, more accurately, Tyler already lost.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Tyler already gets water in his face. Right there, done. Let's go with the shorts just to complete Patrick's outfit here. Shorts are... Whoa, that's weird. Reference price is $8.96.
I'm sick, bro. These are the ugliest fucking clothes.
I'm gonna go with $8.96. We're already at $2,500.
His fit is more than my car is worth, bro.
What
That's
the
not
fuck?
true.
The hat.
Your car's worth at least $3,000.
This hat is $330.
That hat,
What?
I was like, that hat's going to be worth a fucking ton.
I
For
thought
no
maybe
reason.
$100. That's
I've never heard
insane.
of this brand in my life.
Armani?
That's Armani.
It's Amiri. It's not.
Oh,
Armani.
you're right. It
It's
is.
this weird ass Amiri brand. So are the shorts and the shirt. Never heard of that in my life.
Yeah, true.
Somebody's paying that man a lot of money to wear that shit.
All right, this is it's not loading, but this is
Dude,
Sterling.
if I had their money, I'd have a stylist and I'd be fucking
You would look sick, dude, all the
ripped
time. You look
out.
really cool.
I'd
This is
be
not
looking
loading
like
for
Jeff
some reason.
Goldblum with like the 3-piece suits and the hats and canes and ornate
Tyler be
glasses and
dressing
shit.
like fucking Colonel Sanders.
I'd look like a fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure villain.
See, this
The
is
goddamn stand user.
here we go. $42.
$42. That's the only one that makes sense so far.
Yeah, it's kids' clothes.
Yeah, kids' clothes they don't sell them for that much.
You can't.
Adidas shoes, $35. I don't like this video. I don't like that.
Yeah, what the?
Bubble comfy
No.
shoes.
We're done there. Oh shit. Okay. Sterling's dress, $40. Easy. Plus $40. All right.
All right.
Sterling shoes. We only have one more outfit after this, guys. They were this color, right?
Why are we still walking through
Yeah,
this?
call it 50.
$50. $50.
Yeah.
Because we gotta finish the job here, Jake. We can't just call it a day here.
The
This
people
feels
need to know.
more
The people deserve to know.
And
A
this is
segment
Brittany
where we
Mahomes
price out their
Lululemon shirt or
I
whatever.
said 115 on the dress. 148. That's a
150.
lot, man. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
well, it's Lululemon.
Lulu's pricey.
Good
$3,131
Ugh,
for
yeah.
the whole lot, and that doesn't even include the shoes.
Even my guess that was too high was less than half.
Yeah, that's awful. It's Patrick's
Yeah.
fit, dude. Made no sense. That shirt is $1,600. You're gonna
Yeah.
look me in the face and tell me that you'd buy that? I don't
Me?
care if I had more
No.
money than God, dude. Like, I don't. What? That's an awful shirt.
It's
Yeah,
so
that's
ugly,
hideous.
dude. Ew, look at this one, dude. I bet he owns this. Ugh, God, bro.
God.
That looks
Terrible.
like that wave painting and a denim jacket. Fucked.
You're kind of right. Okay. All right. So that's that outfit. And we got one more on the horizon here. Let's just do a simple one. I'm thinking this one. What do you guys think?
Okay.
So we
You
got
already
the
clicked on it,
hat,
so we're
the bathing
locked in.
suit, the smock, whatever the fuck this is,
Yeah.
Shawl.
and a bracelet, a shawl. So we'll start with the
Cover up.
hat. This hat is, let's see here, lack of color drift fedora ultra wide from revolve.com. You know, Brittany's staple.
Yeah. Revolve. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. We have Brinley black one piece, adore me from adore me. Okay. Editor. I'm not going to show that one link. Imitation pearl seaside motif paperclip link color necklace from Bloomingdale's, a pretty affordable department store.
Okay.
And with the shawl, Devin Windsor Revolve Gwen skirt and gold shimmer from Revolve.com. Okay. Again, feels modest. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to go the hat. Oh, geez, man. I think the bracelet is the make or break here. I don't.
I got one.
I got one too. It's an
Bloomingdale's?
imitation pearl.
I think it's still these. Okay. All right. I got a number.
All right, I'm ready.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow. Me and Tyler are close.
Very
Okay.
close.
I like Tyler's. I like Tyler's 99 cents.
My dollars and
Because
That-
cents.
what if that comes
wouldn't
down
even
to it?
matter because we're not doing cents when we add it up anyway.
If the retail cost of something is $5.99, we're putting in $5.99. That's all I'm saying.
You're not wrong. All right, Tyler went 486.99. I went 510. Jake went 699. Actually, on the higher end, which doesn't typically happen here. Okay.
Run the suit first.
The suit. Okay, here we go.
Suit's the real make or break.
$60. That's
Shit.
it.
Ooh,
Oh, we're fucked, dude.
I'm
we might
fucked.
all
Or
be
Jake's
cooked. What
fucked.
if we're all too high?
It's still whoever's. Well, it's without going over, so we're all losers. We all get
That's
water.
true.
All right, here's the hat.
This hat needs to be like $200.
Oh shit!
Okay, we're $200. I'm gonna need that bracelet to be about $350.
Here we go. Let's do the bracelet last.
I
Here's,
don't
here's
know,
the
man.
here's the shawl. 180.
Oh,
180 for that? Oh
Uh-oh.
my god.
wait, what does that put us at?
We're at 409.
Ooh, Tyler.
I think I win. I think I'm gonna hit this right on the nose. Not
John
quite.
might have the sweet spot here.
Oh,
my
shit.
god. What?
fuck.
Eat shit,
Imitation
idiots.
pearl for
365.
365.
774. God damn it. Fucking A, man.
Oh my god.
Tyler on both.
Wow. Jake cooked
Dude.
on that one. That's crazy.
No one saw that being 365. Are you kidding me?
I was thinking 150 Bloomingdale's. Come on.
Yeah, come on, man.
Fuck that. That sucks.
Imitation pearl, my ass.
What's so funny is like everything that is on here and on these websites, like almost everything's out of stock. So even if you want to dress like Brittany Mahomes, you can't. Fucking stupid.
Yes, sorry, Bucko.
All right. I guess unfortunately that's gonna do it for Brittany Mahomes update, you guys.
Well, now that all of our fake viewers are gone, we can actually get to the real podcast.
Yeah, I think Kevin, are you here? No, he missed it. He was saying that he might dip out of the Panthers game after like the first period and try to catch Brittany Mahomes, but looks like he didn't. Okay. All right, everybody. Let's get into the real fantasy football stuff. 27 minutes in, and here we go.
NFL news and injury updates.
I feel like we should do it again because you couldn't hear it.
NFL news and injury updates.
Editor, cut that out.
Yeah.
Editor, make the first one gone. Get rid of that one. That one's bad.
Oh, the Panthers are up 4-0. That's cool. Fuck them. Fuck the Panthers. Who are they playing? If it's not the Bruins, I don't care.
Yeah.
Jake, can you flip your hair for us for Slink?
Oh, give the people what they want. Yeah.
Whoa. I've never even seen him do that. That was hot.
That was good.
Okay. All right, Tyler, take it away, man. What do we got for news, my man?
Yeah. Definitely did the news.
Why don't we just here we go. I have week 1 right here.
I told you pre-show us.
You didn't
I
do
was
shit.
like,
Okay.
uh-oh.
Week 1. Looks like we are watching the Raiders in Foxborough. Week 1 on opening
Brock
day.
Bowers.
That's cool, I guess.
He's a player on that team.
Oh wait, we get to see Ashton Janty's first snap as an NFL player.
That's kind of
True.
cool, I guess.
That's pretty cool.
I think I have to play Troy week 1, so I kind of hope he like breaks his legs, but that's just me. Week 1, yeah, dude.
That's just me.
That is definitely just you.
That's
yeah,
just me.
that's just you, piece of shit.
Yeah, I hope his
Um,
career ends like Jonathan Brooks.
Oh no.
Yeah, not that his career's over.
What are the marquee matchups week 1? I mean, we've got first
Chiefs-
of all,
Chiefs
straight
and
up kickoff,
Apollo.
first game of the year. Cowboys Eagles is pretty
That's
great.
gonna be a beating. They're gonna beat the fuck out of the Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys are gonna get their shit kicked in.
Ravens
matchup.
Bills on Sunday night is incredible too.
Ravens Bills is gonna be
You got
nice.
Detroit
That's
and
gonna be a
Green Bay. That's
slugfest.
pretty good.
Detroit
Week
and Green Bay
1.
is another great matchup.
Monday night, the Bears and the Vikings is pretty solid. A lot of divisional matchups week 1. You got Falcons, Bucks. You have Bears, Vikings. You have Lions, Packers,
Lions,
and you have
Packers, Bengals, Browns.
Giants, Washington, and Eagles, Cowboys.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Week 1. Here's the Monday night football schedule for the year. That's pretty cool.
Ooh,
We got
Lions, Ravens will be a nice one.
Is the Patriots? Where's the Patriots? Oh, we got Monday night, week 13. Let's go.
Against the Giants, it'll be the lowest viewership rating ever. Monday Night Football.
God damn it. The Ravens only have 1 game. Okay. I'm sure they're all over prime time rest of the year though. Eagles have 2.
Niners have 2.
Chargers have 2. Washington has 2. Yeah. All right, Tyler. Let me find the full schedule. Let me get LTK.
Oh, sorry. Let me close out of this real quick.
Let me
pull
close out of
the
this
NFL schedule.
swimsuit picture of Brittany.
Let me close out of this really heavy cleavage picture of Brittany Mahomes that we were looking at.
She's breastfeeding. It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's totally fine.
It's okay. Get full 25 schedule. It's out. It's out. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Can I just look at like the whole thing? How do I do this?
Scroll down, baby.
All right, week 1. I feel like this is not the best way to look at it.
Oh, guys.
Yo.
We gotta go. We gotta go to the Pats Ravens.
Okay, when is it?
It's December 21st.
Oh shit.
Oh, late season? That's crazy. Is that Sunday Night
At
Football?
M&T, baby.
Sunday night?
That is no, it's a 1:00 Sunday game, which is actually kind of the best case scenario because we could go to the game and still fly out and just.
So if that's the case, we could talk about this off pod, but we have some games to sell then.
Yeah, we got some games to sell.
And when is Patriots Dolphins? That's the other one I need to know. In Miami, when's that game?
It's like week 2, I think. It's really early.
Wait, so that means okay. So
yeah, we might be cooked on that one. I'm not gonna lie. 'Cause usually that's later in the season.
That one might be.
I'm gonna look up team schedules. Here we go. You guys are just watching us plan our football season right now.
Yeah,
I got news for you. The only people watching are our friends and people that.
Oh, it is week 2. It's
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit before your wedding, a couple weeks. We could swing those 2 weeks.
John, I cannot be like, hey, we're doing like the last 2
Road
weeks
trip
before our fucking wedding.
Dude, when else are you gonna do it?
What do you mean?
Because after your wedding, you're cooked, man. Like you're tied up. You're not gonna be able to hang out with your friends anymore. That's how That's how marriage
I've lived
is.
with Allie
Yeah.
for 6 years.
I know,
Nothing
but
will
like that's how
change.
marriage is. Like once you're married, like oh,
Rest
shit,
in peace,
bro.
hanging out with Jake, brother. Lost a real one.
I don't know, man. Like, all right, if we can't, let's say we can't do that. Let's say we go see the Patriots somewhere else. Where do we go?
We go to Ravens Pats at M&T.
That's only 2 football games.
Is this what you want recorded on podcast right now?
Orleans, that'd be fun. Week 6, October 12th. How's that? I would.
How
How about
I've been
Nashville?
in New Orleans. It's a little. It's all right.
Nashville? I could
Nashville
drive to
It'll be kind of
Nashville.
fun.
Nashville sounds doable.
Or we go to
Oh.
Tampa. That's
Tampa?
that one would cook. Anyways,
We'll continue this off pod.
yeah. All right. So let's look. I want to look at the Sunday night schedule because these are primetime games.
That dude, I'm gassed up for the Ravens Lions game. That's gonna be a fucking good one.
That's gonna be great. I hope Jahmyr Gibbs breaks his fucking legs. Okay.
Oh, you don't mean that.
I do. No, I do because I don't
That's
have pairs of
crazy.
them anywhere. We have obviously Eagles, Cowboys. We got Bills, Ravens. We got Vikings, Falcons. That could be nice if Michael Penix Jr. doesn't suck ass.
Michael Penn. Dude, JJ. Oh, excited to watch that guy.
I'm sure you are. Tyler, why don't you take it from here, brother? This is your segment.
Yeah. So the Los Angeles Chargers released their schedule completely in a Minecraft video.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
They did that shit last year. In
This
a
is
different
on
way.
X. Yeah, and it's
Wait.
pretty cinematic. I'm not gonna lie. If you guys haven't checked that out, I will retweet it on our Fantasy Dudes X account here. So that's pretty crazy. See what else came out today. Yeah, lots of fun schedule release videos.
I got it. Here we
As
go.
far as international games go, too, this I believe is the first season ever in NFL history that they've done. I think it was 4 or 5 countries in one season.
Yeah, they're Germany, Brazil,
Brazil.
Mexico.
Germany. You said Germany, right?
Yeah, England.
I want them to
one
do
more.
like a really obscure country like Botswana or like Qatar.
Monaco.
Qatar.
Qatar would be great for Trump. He's got a new plane, so
True. Got to test that baby out.
this is weird. Why did they do this video?
Yeah, I don't know who this is for, but
We're
Well, they
talking
don't.
about
They
it.
don't have any fans, so I think they're trying to appeal to some a younger fan base.
they're trying to create
Honestly,
fans.
yeah.
Orange
but
Crush,
we're
now,
talking about it.
we
That's
don't.
all I'm saying.
Yeah. Janiel Dones, that's really good.
Daniel
That was
Dome is good
really
stuff.
This is 4.5 minutes long.
Dude, this edit is crazy. I'm telling you, they went crazy on this.
Oh, there's no sound. Okay, the Commanders are in the Nether for some reason.
You know,
What the fuck?
Christmas game day slate is going to be Cowboys, Washington, Cowboys,
Okay.
Commanders, and Lions, Vikings.
All right.
So that is pretty interesting. That's a good matchup.
What's the Black Friday game, Tyler? That's the one everyone's been talking about.
Black Friday is Bears at Eagles. So
Okay.
you get to see the Bears get decimated on Black Friday.
Damn, we can sit section 109, row 12 for $200 at M&T for that Pats game.
We should buy those
It's not
tickets like
bad.
immediately.
Yeah, I agree.
Immediately.
Yeah, I
And
have
then we'll
money
figure
for
out how
that.
to. Then we'll figure out how to fucking get there.
By immediately, I think we mean the summer.
No, I mean like immediately.
Immediately.
We can always sell them for 4 times what we bought them for. Okay.
Yeah, that's how that works.
When the Pats are cooking and they're on their way to the Super Bowl.
I think there's more than a 0% chance that the Patriots could win like 6 home games this year.
What's your over under? Because I had this conversation at work and I said I took the line of 8. I think the Pats will win
8 games?
I think they'll be just over 500 this season.
Well, that's not over 500. That would be under 500.
I'm sorry. I the line was 8. I took 9.
Okay, so you took 9. So that would mean they go 9 and 9. No, 9 and 7. 9 and 8. That would be the record.
9-8.
Yeah.
So they have a winning record, you're saying?
Yeah. I think they could have a winning record this season.
That's like a borderline playoff team, but they probably miss.
Right. That's how I feel they're going to do it, is that they're
The
going
division's
to
going to be so bad, though.
Well, that's
I
good.
feel like that's what I'm saying is like Jets,
I mean-
Dolphins are going to be kind of bad.
when I look at the season, I go Commanders loss, Vikings up in the air could be, Giants win, Raiders win, Dolphins up in the air, Steelers up in the air, Panthers win, Bills
Steelers
lost.
don't have a quarterback. You
They're
don't
going
think
to get
they
Aaron
beat the Steelers?
Rodgers. They're going to Aaron Rodgers.
I mean,
No,
the
they're
defense is pretty
not.
solid.
It's a solid defense, but they have no offense. They just
Wait,
got rid of their
let's-
only receiver.
Wait, let's go
Saints
through
is
this.
a
DK
win.
Metcalf.
Yeah, let's do it together.
So, okay, week 1 at home win for sure. 1,000%.
If they don't win at home week 1 against the Raiders, then there's no hope.
Yeah, I mean, they beat the Bengals in Cincinnati week 1 last year. If they could do that.
Oh, I went
then-
through preseason. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Raiders win for sure. Dolphins, they
Yeah.
always lose that game. They're going to lose for sure.
Yep.
Steelers, I think they win that game.
They have to win.
I
Yeah.
think they win, but it's definitely up. It's not a blowout like the Raiders.
Sure.
I don't even think the Raiders would be a blowout. I feel like it's like 16-13.
I don't know, dude. They don't even have a quarterback.
I still think they could get points on the board.
I mean, it depends
Yo,
on if
what's up,
JT's
Rolly?
him.
What's
What's
going on,
happening?
buddy? Glad to have you.
Panthers win.
Yeah. I think at home Panthers. Yes, I think they beat the Panthers. At Buffalo,
Loss.
That's
Hard
a loss for sure.
Ass
That's a
beating.
character building loss.
Yeah, there's a Will Campbell
Or-
welcome to the NFL moment.
Or alternate reality, Stephon Diggs revenge game.
Ooh, love that.
And it's like a fucking blowout in Buffalo.
I'm going to tell you what it is. It's going to be Stephon Diggs telling him that he's him, and then he's going to go up there and go like 3 for 9 and then get pissed off at Drake May.
And tears ACL on the sideline.
And he's going to
I
throw
do
a
have.
helmet.
I feel like he gets hurt before that game for some reason in my head. He's already on the IR. But
I feel like for sure he goes out there and gets mad about whatever amount of work they're giving him and makes it somebody else's problem.
that's because it's Pop Douglas's, man. It's his. He's gonna still light it up. I'm
He's
telling
gonna
you.
pop off.
Even if
Wide
he's the wide
receiver
receiver.
1 season.
Yeah. Just wait. You wait.
Pop smoke.
Saints win for sure.
Yeah, especially after yeah.
Titans I think
Win.
that's another win. I
Titans
really,
is a win. Rookie QB.
so are we saying the
Ward.
Patriots literally start out like 5-1? There's no way.
That would be nuts.
That'd be
No.
insane.
I mean, Raiders win. Dolphin loss. Steelers up in the air. Panthers win. Bills loss. Saints. So it's like 3-2. I would say 3-2 is how they
Oh,
start.
okay. So 3-2. No, be 4-2 if they beat the Titans. Okay, going into week 8. The Browns in New England. I think we win that fucking game.
I don't know, dude. The defense, the Browns drafted somebody on defense on the same team as Myles Garrett. I think they're going to make Drake May pay.
They don't have an offense though. Like we're going to have a disgusting running back room this year. Like we're going to run the ball up their fucking throat in that game. I guarantee it.
Myles Garrett is going to put those boys in the dirt.
Maybe
Myles Garrett can't do it alone, man. They'll just double team.
They
him.
just drafted a guy. The Browns
They
just drafted a very scary dude. I forgot his name.
And the Patriots
anyway.
drafted a scary motherfucker on offensive line. Don't forget.
Will Campbell. Will Campbell's good and all, but Myles Garrett is Myles Garrett.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
Arguably the greatest. I mean, arguably the best currently playing defensive player.
Arguably.
Yes. Arguably. That's
he's in the conversation. Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's always in the conversation for defensive player of the year just because he's Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Falcons, I think maybe we drop that one. Maybe. I don't know, dude. It's in New England in October in November. Like I think we could win that. Tampa, I think we lose that for sure.
Yeah,
we lose to Baker Mayfield. This might be our first game against Tampa since Tom played us, actually.
You might be right.
In New England, because it's usually every 4 years we would play a team like that, unless it was like a primetime matchup. So
yeah.
Interesting. Jets in New England, we win that game.
That's a win.
So at that point, we would be 9-2, 9-3. There's no way. There's no chance.
There's just no way. The back half of the season's gonna suck because we lose at the Bengals.
Yeah, 9-4. We beat the Giants
for sure. Bills beat us 100%.
10-4, 10-5, 10-6, 11-6. We beat the Jets in. And maybe that's to make the playoffs. We're 10-6, and then we have to beat the Jets to get in or something.
I bet you we walk the Jets, and then that final Dolphins game matters for us.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. Yeah.
I bet you it's a Week 18 win and in.
I think we probably drop one of these games that we're talking about, like the Browns or the Panthers. Maybe we lose to the Panthers.
There's a couple games here where I'm like, I want to say us, but
that's why I feel like your line is good because you said 9 games. I feel like that's very doable. We probably have the easiest schedule on the season, if not one of the top 5 easiest schedules on the year.
I think, you're not wrong.
Yeah. That's what I would say.
I mean, Jets, Panthers, Giants, Raiders, Titans, Saints, Browns. These Falcons. Are all teams that were under 500 last year.
That's what I'm saying. That's why when I saw the home opponents, I was like, ooh, like I almost wanted to puke. I was like, we're going to pay money for that?
Well,
it's tough.
Yeah.
But
Raiders, I'm genuinely excited for the Raiders. Seeing young Brock Bowers, I mean, it's like going to see Travis Kelce early on. Like it'll be cool in 5 years. And Janty, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Guy's electric.
That's
gonna be fun.
And Jacoby Myers revenge game.
I hope not.
Maybe because they literally replaced him with Juju Smith-Schuster and paid them the amount of money that Jacoby Myers got signed for in LA or in Las Vegas.
That's how I knew that we were on the way out, dude.
100%.
I was like, nope, this isn't it.
Yeah, that's when Bill was starting to sell out. Okay,
which is crazy because it doesn't feel like a Bill move. I don't know. You think you pay a guy that they have that's a homer guy that doesn't want that much.
You think so?
He really didn't want that much. If we had Jacoby Myers and Pop Douglas, like that's fun. I like that for us. But also, that's the best we can do. Like the fucking Patriots. That's what we do.
Yeah.
What time's the home opener? Is that a 1:00 game? Yeah. I don't even know why I asked. We're
probably on the 1 p.m. Let's 1 p.m. 8:20 against the Bills.
Oh, that's gonna be a stomping, dude. That's a
game.
horrible first primetime game for us.
Yeah,
we're gonna get absolutely destroyed
in Buffalo, dude. It's gonna be loud as fuck there too.
I would also love to go to a game like that, but when the Patriots are better.
Yeah, when the Patriots beat the brakes off the Bills,
I would live for that for sure.
We went to a Bills Pats home game, a night winter game, Monday Night Football.
Oh yeah, you did.
It was cold. That was cold as hell.
Jets New England Thursday night game. That's terrible.
Gonna be doo-doo. Oh, God, who made Giants and Pats Monday Night Football?
I could see that getting flexed away, and they do another team.
Yeah, they probably will.
see that getting
Honestly,
waived.
though, you know what? Sometimes two shitty teams is fun football to watch.
Hear me out. I'll tell you what. If the Patriots have if they're 10-4 going into week 16 against the Ravens, they might flex that and put that prime time. I could see it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see that being the case, but yes.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
so
that's
ambitious.
crazy
right now,
reality to live in, but
just
yes.
looking at the schedule, it feels like it's possible.
And what if Josh Allen gets killed in a double homicide?
What if DeMar Hamlin fucking rams his helmet into his chest and kills him?
All right, that guy actually died. That's
Well, DeMar Hamlin literally had caused Tua Tagovailoa to almost retire last year twice. So
the boy who lived comes to die.
he basically turned into Voldemort, bro. All right. Any other news? Derek Carr retired because his shoulder's fucked up. So
He did.
The
Derrick
Saints
Henry
are
got
basically
the bank.
going for the 101.
Derrick Henry got the bank for a 2-year deal with the Ravens.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Trying to think of other
some other news stories here.
news.
Chiefs Cowboys on Thanksgiving. Who cares?
What's
That's funny
the Christmas
because
games.
Did it say it? This one says,
Um,
yeah, Najee is cooked.
Yeah.
Danny Dimes to Pittman gonna feed shelters. I'm getting a lot of these.
Holy shit.
Gonna feed shelters.
I'm gonna
Good
feed
Lord.
families, bro. Yeah.
Justin Tucker got cut. I don't know if that happened.
Yes.
That happened.
Good. He's a fucking weirdo.
Before
I
the
don't see
pod,
Christmas game,
last
yeah.
pod or after the last pod.
Oh, Ravens safety Dearius Washington tore his Achilles.
Oh.
Sorry, Jake. I don't know if he's a rookie or who that is, but
Is it Darius? Wait, who'd you say?
Darius Washington tore his Achilles. Ravens safety.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Again, this is just offseason B reports. Crazy.
Yeah, that's not
Chargers
great.
Chiefs in Brazil, Sao Paulo.
That's pretty cool. I like
That's week
that.
1. That'll be interesting. I wonder how the players feel about that because that's not the safest area in the entire world, but I
As
might
long
just
as
be
they
a hater.
stay
I
away
don't know.
from wherever Ryan Lochte went in the Olympics, they'll be okay.
True.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's brutal. We did draft Malachi Starks, who was our first rounder, who is a DB. So,
All right. George Pickens traded to the Cowboys. Haven't talked about that yet. That's a pretty big deal.
Slim Pickens.
Do you see the Steelers signing any other wide receivers? You think they're just going to play to
No, think
suck
about
this
that.
year?
They got Roman Wilson.
They also have
telling
Calvin
you.
Austin. Calvin Austin.
I'm telling you, Calvin Austin is not starting. It's Roman Wilson, the guy they drafted last year.
I don't think so. I think Calvin Austin has shown that he's a really good player. He has many times. Roman Wilson hasn't done shit.
Yeah, because he's a rookie who came in injured.
I don't know. I'll do a water bet that Calvin Austin has a better year than Roman Wilson.
I don't know if
It's
I
the
want
most
to.
doo-doo poopy
Oh,
water
yes,
bet I've ever heard.
Those fantasy dudes.
I'm not taking-
water bet.
No, because I don't care that much.
Come on, just do the fucking water bet.
No.
I will say Calvin Austin finished his top 50.
Calvin Austin finishes top 50.
Yeah, top 50. Would you take
So
that?
that means you think he's going to be a wide receiver 4.
Yes. Top 50.
That's still a tough line. I don't know.
Gross.
You won't take that? I'm not going to say top 35. That's crazy. I can't do that.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking that. I don't care that much. I don't want to care about goddamn Calvin Austin.
Okay, then let me be happy about Calvin Austin because I got him off waivers.
Congratulations. He's going to suck because you have him.
Elijah Moore to the Bills. Let's see. And Jaguars released Gabe Davis.
Man,
Oh,
I miss-
Also, this is crazy. Jonathan Brooks, he's out for the entire 2025 season.
yeah,
Oh my
that's
God.
crazy.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah,
That is wild.
he's on the pup. So
Oh,
I-
boy.
let me rephrase. I don't wish that upon Janty or Gibbs, but
You kind of
Um,
said that you did, though.
Yeah, but
yeah,
also
I did say that.
Brooks came in with a torn ACL or whatever. It was already known that he was toast.
Well, He was a
To a
first round draft
degree.
pick, I think. Wasn't he
Yeah.
first or second round draft
He was
pick?
drafted pretty
He
high.
was
Yeah.
pretty high. He was a day 2 pick, I think.
He was the first running back off the board last year.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In our dynasty draft or
In the
real-
NFL.
In the NFL and our dynasty draft. There wasn't a really
Crazy.
strong RB draft last year,
Yeah.
as far as I know. I think that's pretty much it for news, though, other than Derrick Henry. I mean, that's crazy. The man's 30. Is he 30 now?
Yeah.
And he just got a 2-year, $25 million guaranteed. I mean, that's unbelievable. That guy,
But he
whenever
also-
you think he's gonna start to crash and burn, he just breaks brick walls with his
Shows
body.
no signs of stopping.
Yeah, I've sent offers to Sterling. They haven't been.
Yeah,
good.
he's not looking at him because your offers suck.
I mean, what would you send him for Derrick Henry? I'm sure you have picks to send now because
He
everyone's
won't do
giving you everything
anything
in the-
because he wants players. That's the thing is because I'll talk to him and he'll be like, yeah, I need players to start, and I'll be like, well, who do you want? And he'll be like, well, I'm gonna have to get like Jonathan Taylor or something. I'm like, well,
Jefferson.
that doesn't really help me to get like that's not a good idea for me.
His team isn't that bad this year. Like I look at it right now, I'm like, okay, like it's pretty If Cooper Kupp and Stephon Diggs aren't bad this year, then it's a reasonable lineup. But also, I don't know.
Johnny Smith could be literally the top 3 tight end.
I know, man. That was crazy last year. Out of nowhere, just
That
an
run he
absolute
had back
juggernaut.
half of the season was unreal. That made no sense to anyone.
Tight end 4. Like what?
Their offensive coordinator got so sick of Tyreek Hill. He's like, all right, fuck it.
Fucking Johnny Smith game.
Jonnu Smith time.
He really doesn't have a RB2, Jake. So I can understand why he would, because he's
I'm
always
trying to-
trying to win. So
Dude, I've been trying
That
to
Eckler.
like give him for quite because like I'm over roster size right now.
yeah,
I've been trying to literally just like borderline give him Elijah Mitchell and
I would
Justice
suggest
Hill.
dropping this fucking guy and Noah Gray.
I would suggest you suck your own dick.
I'm just saying, I don't know why the fuck you have to try to pawn this absolute garbage onto me instead of just dropping them
Jared
to waivers.
Wiley.
They're
He's trying to get like a first round pick for these. This guy can't even
I
look
was
at the
not trying to
camera.
get a first round pick.
He's not even looking at the fucking camera. Look at him.
Tyler,
He's like,
if you're gonna listen to anybody, don't listen to John. I was not trying to get a first round pick.
God damn it, Kevin. I tried to drag it out, man. We did 2 fit checks and you can also just come back in the pod and you can find it. Sorry. Go Panthers. They're already up 5-0, so they're part of the show now.
I was not trying to get a first round pick for Wiley and Gray. I was trying to give you those guys to get space on my roster.
Yeah, that's not a good. What does that do for me? I'm trying to find it. It's just me being like, that's a stupid fucking offer, blah, blah, blah. Here, let's see what you sent. Noah Gray, Jordan Mason, and Jared Wiley for David Montgomery.
That's not an insulting starting place.
pretty
That is,
gross.
Tyler?
it's not the best, but that is
Pretty
that is
fucking
on-
gross. I would not start
Okay.
anyone on the left, and I would start David Montgomery.
Oh, you're gonna be wrong about Jordan Mason. I'm gonna tell you that much. But also,
All
At
right.
least he offered a second here.
but also that on paper on keep trade cut is in John's favor. And then John turns around to me and he goes, "Yeah, I could offer you what was it? Jordan, pull up the screenshot."
Logan is a.
Just
What did I
the
say?
whole
What did I
bet.
say?
With the
No,
second round
I
pick,
don't
that's
want your
not
garbage
crazy
that's going to end
reasonable.
up on waivers. Something.
For what it's-
Scroll
I would-
down. There's a screenshot because John was trying to say that he could offer me a bunch of shit for Justin Jefferson and that it would be fair.
I'm looking. I'm going to find it. Hold on. It's just we were kind of pissed off at each other.
Yeah, I was pissed because you're the
I was
worst
not.
to fucking negotiate with.
So spicy, both of you.
Right here.
Oh,
yeah.
here's the keep trade cut screenshot.
What did you say? Hold on, scroll above. Oh wait, no.
Jake at work on Keep Trade Cut.
I know
Yeah,
that's
it
his
was.
work computer.
Keep scrolling down. Because you said, "Oh, where is it?"
Well, yeah, I mean, when you add a million bad assets, eventually it's going to outweigh one good asset. Just makes no sense for me to do that. Yeah, that's
So that's fair enough. And
valid.
then you said,
Yeah.
"I could offer you Hopkins, Thielen, and Cooks for Jonathan Taylor, and that might also be good on paper."
yeah.
Now, click
And then let me see
click
this.
the keep trade cut.
It's not even close. Yeah, I
It's
know.
not even close. It's not even remotely close.
Whatever. Okay, my point.
Even without the value adjustment, it's not even remotely
That's
close.
so funny, dude.
That's where the
Like 2
conversation
years
ended.
ago, that would have been so fucked. That would have
Yeah,
been
seriously.
so crazy. But now, just the fall off. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's okay. We're running it back. I mean, with that being said, I feel like it's time to
Running
get
it
into the Dynasty download. What do you guys think? Should we do it?
Oh, yes.
Let's do it.
Dynasty download.
It's been a long time since we've done this.
A lot to talk about.
If you guys are new to this, it's a segment where we just talk all things Dynasty, trades, free agent acquisitions. We just had the rookie draft a few weeks ago. We did the 24-hour per pick draft, which might be a little bit much at this point, but it does
I
make
thought it was great.
fun banter in the chat. A lot of trades go down. A lot of people tanking in our league, so a lot of picks at their disposal to throw around.
Lots of picks.
A lot of picks. Our buddy Troy, Jake's buddy Troy, had the 101, took JNT. And then a lot of other. Jake traded into the draft into the first round. He picked up Lovegood.
Nope. Colton Loveland.
Colton Loveland from Michigan, tight end.
Yep.
So
Not
let's.
for long,
and-
baby.
Yeah, it didn't. did not stay on your team all that
Important.
long.
We got to start at the beginning. I traded away Saquon Barkley.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. So let's start.
Traded
with-
away
Oh.
Saquon Barkley.
I don't want to go. I don't want to
Your
go.
fucking
Okay, we
house.
should go into detail, but this is
I can run
ridiculous.
this. I can run this pretty quick.
Okay, hold on. Let me find it before you. Here it is, right here. You and your buddy Austin.
Yep.
This
So
is
me
where it
and
started.
Austin.
Payroll
Me and
Austin.
Payroll
Not-
Austin.
Colin.
Not even true.
He's on the payroll.
That's
He's
what we
probably-
call him. We call him Payroll Austin.
Payroll.
That's what everyone calls
You
him.
got a huge
He's on the
load of
payroll.
assets from Jaguars. Did you also give him a $400 million jet from Qatar in addition to this?
No. So I got a 2025 first, which was Colson Loveland, a 2027 first, and a 2025 second, and a 2025 third. And I gave away Saquon Barkley, which I feel like, again, considering he's a 28-year-old running back, he just came off a 2,000-yard season. He's got a lot of tread on his tires. I felt pretty good about this, even if I just left with Loveland and the draft capital I had. Not mad about it at all. But the pick that I got was the 104.
No, it was
105.
107.
No, it was the 105.
Did you trade down to get
I
Loveland?
traded back.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I traded back because Loveland was still on the board, and the guys, Egbuka.
Oh, I see. You did trade back right here.
Yep,
Okay.
Egbuka was already gone, and so I traded back and got a first.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
from
This
Ben.
this is ridiculous to me a little bit.
Yep. Traded back and then,
traded Ben traded 2 firsts to go up 3 picks.
yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
It depends. It depends. If you're within the top 4 still, and there's a clear cut,
Yo,
like
but
He
who
grabbed-
did
he
he,
grabbed
who
the
did
running
he
back.
take? Who
Pretty
did
sure
he
who
he
did he
grabbed
take?
the Pats running back.
he grabbed, yeah,
Henderson. Whatever the fuck. Which
Is
I'm
it Travion
great.
Henderson?
Travion Henderson of all people. I mean, he might be
Yeah.
the best running back ever. I don't know. But are you fucking kidding me?
I mean,
You're going to
here's
give
the
away a
thing.
first for
The
him?
rest of his team stacked. He's got so much draft capital. I gotta tell you, this is kind of a good move for him. Like, it sucks because it
Not
hurts you guys
value-wise.
because it gives me, it's shit value wise. But here's the thing:
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
if you've got $1 billion and you're trying to build the team, and it doesn't matter what you give away there to actually compete, it kind of makes sense for him.
I hate that
What is
mindset, dude. You can have $1 billion, doesn't mean you have to fucking light it on fire, man.
But he's not lighting on fire. He's getting the assets that he needed so that he can compete.
He
this
doesn't
year.
know how good this guy's gonna be. It's not a known
Where's this
asset.
fucking
Sure,
trade?
sure, but
Okay.
he's trading away picks from 2 years from now.
He still gave away a
see what
first
you
for
mean.
basically nothing.
And he gave away his own first when he's got like Amon Ra and Jamar Chase. That's going to be like the 111 at
Where is
best.
this fucking trade? I'm
So,
stupid. I'll just go to you. Okay.
Yep. So I got that. Ended up taking Loveland at 107.
Hate that. And then you
and
worked.
then
You worked another deal in the draft
did.
for some reason.
I did work another deal, and I picked up I picked up 2/3 and a second, and I gave Mac a 2025 second round.
How do you just get? I remember Mac said this was in the chat, and he was like, "Yeah, I just gave Jake another third because I was bored." That's what he said.
That's not true.
Yes,
It's
it is.
because I asked
Yes,
him
it
for
is.
it. I
Then
asked
why
him
does he?
for it.
He can say no. He can
Then
say,
he
no, that's not a good
wouldn't do the
value.
deal.
Why would I do that?
Then I wouldn't do the deal. And he wanted to trade up.
You said I need another third. I can't.
I said, give me another third. And he said, all right.
That's ridiculous. That you
Crazy.
don't need another. You don't deserve another third in that situation.
You don't get to decide that. That's fair market value.
No, it's not.
That's how. Yeah, that's economics, John. That's fair market value.
Somebody's willing to
Supply and
pay it.
demand.
That is fair
No, he
market
could have
value.
gone
Yeah.
to somebody else, but he went to
He
you
couldn't
because
have,
it's your
because
pal. Because
that
he's your
was
friend.
the
Nobody
pick.
else has that pick.
I think that's bullshit. I think he could have gone
So-
one pick back, and he didn't have to give away another.
I
third.
told him very, very honestly I was going to take his guy.
It's very telling that it's always your friends. That's all I'm saying.
And Logan is your friend.
Logan is an idiot. That doesn't. He might be my friend. Quote.
Also, Ben is not my friend.
Ben has an
Ben
excess
is
of
Logan's friend.
picks. Guilty by
Also,
association.
most of the people in the league are my friends.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the problem. Is
Like-
most of the best deals that you get.
Actually,
Matt gives you an extra third. Austin
know,
just gives you a
you're
bunch of
thinking about
picks for
these-
Saquon Barkley.
The two
It's a
guys
little
that
bit
gave me the
ridiculous.
most in these trades are your friends or your friend's friend.
I think we should kick Logan. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's time. It's not like his
No.
that we could literally throw his assets on waivers and the league wouldn't be that much different.
That's actually true.
Like honestly, his team
That's
fucking
wouldn't change.
sucks. It's so bad.
Who
And
would
I
be
hope
the
he
worst
doesn't get the
player to hit
101.
waivers from his team? Earnestly, like who would be?
Pet. Maybe Pet.
Olave. Olave would be the toughest one.
No, I don't
Ugh.
think he sucks.
Yeah, Olave and Tat would be the two. Igbuka, he got Igbuka, didn't he?
He did, but he
Yeah.
plays really. Let's see. With you also for some reason needed to trade away. Oh, you traded for Khalil Herbert.
I did
Which
pick
is
up Khalil Herbert behind Jonathan
Taylor's
Taylor.
backup.
It's a
You just-
great idea.
Another trade here. You traded.
I traded Jerome Ford away for the rookie that San Francisco picked up.
Okay,
Great
so
trade
the
for both of us.
RB6 on San Francisco. Cool.
Nope, RB3.
Okay.
Because
now.
they traded
Training camp
traded
hasn't been
Jordan
happy,
Mason
brother.
because they traded Jordan Mason to the Vikings who
Convince
sought
people to
out
take
you-
this
who
short
sought
I
out
see-
Jordan Mason.
I see what you're doing with the backups, Jake, but until after training camp, brother, the depth chart, no one has a fucking clue. I got to be real with
Even
you.
Sleeper
That
doesn't
guy-
know what player is on what team, bro.
That guy
Right.
might get cut.
I'm going to tell you, he's not getting cut. They don't.
There's a chance, though, is what I'm saying.
It's San
they-
Francisco. That's okay. I will say
They
this.
drafted him 147. It's San Francisco. They draft running backs well. He's staying on the team.
For the record, Jake,
It's
Trace
him or
Sermon,
Patrick
Trace
Taylor.
Sermon didn't exactly stay on the team either. So
Okay, but who benefited by having all of those guys?
I mean, if you have all your eggs in that basket, so I hope it works out for you.
I don't. Yeah, it paid off last year because I was actually still competitive after losing Christian McCaffrey.
What's crazy is you've made so many
And
moves.
and
that-
actually, moreover, it paid off because I had Jordan Mason and did the exact same damn thing and got Garendo last year. So all you're making these claims, but I've been vindicated last year.
it's frustrating because I feel like you get gifted a lot of extra picks and you're able to flip those to get guys like Chris Godwin for some reason.
Okay, if I can do it, why can't you?
Because I don't have any fucking picks
Is
because
it
I have to
hard what I'm
pay
doing?
fair value and you get gifted extra picks.
Is it hard what I'm doing, John?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay,
I would say.
We're not even. Oh God,
We're not even close.
talking about this one.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that one.
So
Oh,
John's
God.
all
You got
fired
Chris
up.
Godwin, I don't care. Chris
Oh,
Godwin's
man.
gonna fucking break his legs in
I
training. camp.
picked up Chris Godwin and JJ McCarthy by trading a first round and a second round 2027 pick. Both
Not
of Tyler's
a-
picks.
I was gonna say the
Tyler's
T Dog picks.
The T-Dog picks.
2027.
So realistically,
So
it is like the 102, but it's
No, it's not.
The 102.
You mean the 111?
No. I'm just fucking with you. No, it's going to be a late round first. Like no matter what happens, Tyler's team will still be that competitive in 2027. So I
love
picked
hearing
up
that.
I picked up Godwin, who realistically could have been a top 5 wide receiver last season, and they just signed him to an extension. And JJ McCarthy, who I believe in, and the upside of the stack between him and JJ.
You better hope
between
he's
him and
good.
Gibson.
You better hope he's good.
I mean, yeah, sure, but they just traded away Sam Darnold. Or
yeah,
let Sam Darnold walk, and
but they also
uh,
signed Sam Howell.
Yeah,
okay,
sure.
So Sam Howell could be the guy.
no,
pick
he
him up
couldn't.
off
He's on
waivers,
your
like,
damn
tonight.
team. isn't he? Because he looks like you.
He
He
showed
does look like
flashes
me.
of being really good, but I'll tell you, dude, they got the fucking quarterback whisperer in Minnesota. So I don't think it's
Yeah.
going to matter too much.
All right, let's just talk about this
Yeah.
one because
So-
this makes me want to blow my brains
So
out.
all of this to get us to here, where I'm sitting with 3 2027 first still. Picked up Chris Godwin, JJ McCarthy, got rid of Saquon. And I traded away 3 2027 first, Troy's pick, my pick, and Ben's pick. I'm sorry, Austin's pick, my pick, and Ben's pick, along with Troy's second and Frank's third. Frank's second. And Loveland. Tough to get rid of Loveland because I was genuinely excited for him. I was already talking to Tyler about, hey, how can I get Komet off you or give you Loveland? Like, figuring out how that worked. But Logan was kind of wavering. And I said, hey, is Jahmyr Gibbs at all on the table? Like, what would it take if just question him? He said, "Oh, I couldn't. I couldn't do it. He's he was such a big hit for me for a pick."
And then 20 minutes happened, and he's like, actually, I will give you.
You're making a point, Jake. Actually, I want to give you all of my stuff, everything.
And I said, what about 3 firsts? And I was like, and I tack on Loveland if you could give Laporta. And he's like, well, I need at least 2 seconds as well, maybe.
And
3.
you're like, done.
And I said,
I need at least a bunch of piss with it too.
I said, Logan,
can you piss on my shit?
Look, genuinely, I paid up for this. If you do the value, I did pay up for this.
I guess, but
And I said, Logan, this is my final offer. I'm okay with where I'm at. Here is 2 seconds. If this works, let's do it. I'll let you think on it. He was like, whoa, I got to think on this. And then he sent me several messages, and then he accepted it. And he said, John's going to kill himself.
Yeah, when I saw this in the chat, I wanted to take my phone and throw it through my finance television behind me.
Finance television.
That I got from
Yeah.
BrandSmart. So yeah, I mean this makes me want to break a brick wall with my hand and never fully recover. I hate this. I've tried to get Gibbs off Logan for a year and a half. I just don't have I don't have the assets. My team is ancient. I couldn't. There's no way where I could make it happen. But I mean, it never fails when Logan, he goes on a bender like every couple months where he's like, you know what? I'm going to sell everything now. I'm going to be a rebuild team. Actually, no, I'm going to win now. I think there's more than a 0% chance. I'd say it's 50-50 that he sells all of his picks and is now a win now team before September.
And get someone substantially worse.
Here's the
Jahmyr
thing.
Gibbs and Sam Laporta.
Yes. And he'll be like, oh, I'm so in on.
We're
I'm
so fucking
in on
back,
Austin
baby.
Eckler this year.
I would agree with you, but I think he truly is bought in so hard on Jeremiah Smith for good reason. But I think he's bought in so hard
I
on
don't even know
Jeremiah
who
Smith.
that is. No idea who that is.
Well, it's not my fault you guys don't pay attention to college football.
We don't because we're trying to win the league.
He's a generational. Well, how's that working out for you?
Pretty
He's
close.
a generational wide receiver prospect for Ohio State right now. Like truly, like a better than Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson level prospect.
And
That's
what
I
he'll
say
do
every
is
year,
when
man.
he
That's what I say
secures the pick
every
to
year.
draft Jeremiah Smith, he will trade it for
To you.
for
Sam Laporta and a second round
They
First
pick.
trade
round
him to
picks.
me for Jonathan Taylor and JJ Jefferson, who will be both old.
As soon as Logan starts to get competitive with his team, instead of saying, oh, I'm going to take this opportunity and try and win, I'm just going to take everything that would help me win and get rid of it and delay winning for 3 years.
To be fair,
That's what I'm going to do.
It's been goddamn downhill since
he
the
lost.
Amon-Ra trade. That was the real like.
Here's, yeah.
Can we
Amon-Ra
talk
and
about this
Chris
trade real
Olave.
quick?
Can we talk about really quick before we go to this? Can we talk about how old Loveland is?
Is he old?
How old is he?
21,
21,
Okay. How old is Sam Laporta?
22,
20.
23.
23.
Kyle Pitts is 24, which is crazy. He came into the league at 19.
So, Logan, are you that worried? Do you need those
Not even
picks
your
that
starter.
bad?
He is 24.
You don't even have him in
yeah.
your starting lineup. 24. No. This is what I don't
3 years?
get.
This is what makes no sense to me.
Yeah, you're trading away
Jahmyr
Jahmyr
Gibbs is 23
who's
years
in.
old.
He's not even in his prime. Not even
23
close.
years old. He was the RB1 on the season.
Jahmyr Gibbs, yeah, because he went off in week 18. Otherwise he wouldn't have been the RB1.
RB1 on the season on purely receiving work and a crazy week 18.
Week 18, he put up 46 points and scored 4 touchdowns.
Even
That's
if
why
he
he's the
has,
RB1.
even if he has a season average, still though he's an RB1.
I'm sick because in 3 years, Jahmyr Gibbs is 26. It's not like he's 35. I don't understand what he's doing.
He's trying to win in 2030. That's the only
He's
explanation.
trying to never win.
But that's the only explanation is the fact that I just don't get it, man. Is he just expecting every single player in the first round of 2027 to be an absolute stud that's going to translate to a 2028 championship? Because that's the only way to justify it. It's really like I don't get it otherwise.
If you're
he
playing in
kept these
Dynasty right now, Jahmyr Gibbs is untouchable if he's on your team. Jahmyr Gibbs is completely untouchable.
I'd say
Just
way,
like
even beyond Bijan, like by not a crazy margin. But
John,
like,
you would 1-to-1 go Jahmyr Gibbs for Bijan right now?
I would, yeah, I would.
Yeah,
I would too.
Mm-hmm. I'd be willing to do that. Absolutely.
I'm not doing it. I'm just
I
saying.
think
I know,
have
but
a better offense right now. I think their offensive line is better, and it's going to be better for longer. It just
it should be interesting to see how their offense translates this year because they don't have Aaron Glenn anymore. I don't think that it's going to change that much because they know what works. I don't know who they have, and I don't know that much about offensive schemes, but I do. I don't know. Maybe they do things a little bit differently. Like I don't know. They have all the same assets. They just lost their coaching staff.
They lost Ben Johnson. They lost
Dan Campbell.
They of course, and Dan Campbell was very gung ho when they drafted Jahmyr Gibbs. So I don't think Jahmyr Gibbs. I mean, I would assume some regression from RB1, but it's just crazy, man.
It's
Jake,
crazy.
you automatically become a contender because to be fair, I would be if I were you, and I'm be completely honest, I think Devonta Smith is your wide receiver too.
Yeah.
I think Ayuk and Waddle, I'd be a little bit iffy on them. Waddle for sure.
Don't forget I got Godwin too.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't think I don't.
John, Godwin is arguably on your team would be the wide receiver 2 or 3.
He'd probably be the 3. Yeah, I mean, I know that I'm hurting a wide receiver. That's why I've been trying to trade for a wide receiver all offseason.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like I traded away Saquon Barkley and my own first to basically become just much better. Like I have more depth and it's solid depth, and I have a better younger wide receiver running back.
Jahmyr Gibbs is a huge upgrade over Barkley. And you just built your fucking team off of Saquon Barkley being gone.
Somehow you were able to trade away a ton of picks and become a very young competitive team. That is just so frustrating to me. I don't understand how people let this happen. They need to read between the fucking lines a little bit and see what you're doing.
If you want my objective,
I don't want your advice. I want you to.
I'm not giving you advice. What I'm saying is, if you want my objective without you being angry, all I do is I saw Logan was waffling, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to completely rebuild? Because I can give you what you need."
of you.
I can give you what you need. A bunch of unusable picks.
Do you want these 2027 picks that aren't going to do anything for you for 3 years?
They're not, because he had his own 2027 first. He still had his own 2027 first. So I said, hey, you could end up having at least 4. He already had another first because I gave him one for Godwin. And I was like, I can give you 3 more. Then you can have 5 total 2027 firsts. Yeah, he's got 5 2027 firsts. He's got Tyler's 2026 and his 2026. So in his mind, he's like, all right, I can tank this year, get the 101 that year. And then even if he can't tank for 2027, he can trade away Hall and get Jeremiah Smith in 2027.
This is what's crazy to me. And sorry to cut you off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Ben and him combined for 20 picks in 2027.
Yeah.
20.
Ben is the worst, by the way. Ben is way worse than Logan.
That's because his team is.
Ben at least has
disgusting.
fucking players on his team.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben has arguably more picks, but also the only place where he's hurting at all is, I guess you could argue, running back, but he's going to be crazy competitive this year as well. Top 5, no doubt.
If here's the thing, I do think in the long term, I think you guys are
Cooked?
I think Logan's going to be Logan's actually going to be competitive in 2027, which is 2 fucking years. I'm not discounting that, but I'm just saying
but
his strategy isn't as insane as you think it is. Look how it worked for Ben. We made fun of Ben. We made fun of Ben's dog shit team.
that's right. I know. But
Yeah, and
the
then
thing with
Logan handed him Amon-Ra St. Brown on a fucking silver platter. Here you go.
Even before Amon-Ra, though, he still had Olave, and he wouldn't have been this good, but he would have continued to be good because he has 3 firsts this year or whatever.
Olave, Penix, the 2025 first, Ben's 2025 first, which was a low first, and a second, and he got James Conner and Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah.
Amon-Ra St. Brown,
Logan
who was a top 3 wide receiver in Dynasty. Top 3.
Easily. Yeah, it's him, Chase, and Jefferson.
I'd put Neighbors up there.
Now, but Neighbors wasn't in the league when he did this trade.
Yes, he was. He did this in November of last year. This was right before the
This
playoffs
was a couple
last year.
months ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Really?
Yeah.
That feels like an eternity ago.
I know.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, it really
That
does.
does not feel like November.
That feels like a lifetime ago.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
No, I mean this was prior to playoffs.
Wow. Whew.
So
Okay, I thought that was
this
last
was
year.
at the deadline for the trade deadline. So it was been week 12-ish. So yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Look, all I do is assess what people need. I just assess what people feel they want for their team, and then say, hey, here's how I can help you get there. Is there something here? And let them walk themselves into the deal.
Jake's just the dynasty whisperer. He whispers into your ear.
Well, what you do is you send bullshit, and you only want to win trades by a mile.
That's not true.
No,
not true.
John.
I don't need to win by a
back me up on that
mile.
one.
The last several. You want to see the trades I've done? The last trades I've done have not been winning by a mile, not even close. How do I see? Is there any recent activity for me? No, I did one trade with Logan.
Tyler, back me up. John wants to win trades by a mile.
You do. You want everything to be a home run in a way, which is not a bad thing. It's just tough because you start off negotiations in kind of a weird place because sometimes it's very obvious what you're looking for and saying okay, I'm definitely trying to get the best of you right now.
Yeah, and
that's
I'm
why I
not
have to
doing
go after
that.
Certain people.
I came to Logan and I was like, hey, here's what I've got. Here's what I want. Is this possible at all? What would it take? And let him share where he was at. And I don't know.
But my point is, I feel like, God damn it, Kevin, that's not true.
Yeah,
God damn it!
It is kind of true.
I need you to back me up.
True.
I feel like I'm getting attacked tonight. No, that's kind of true. No, what I will say is, and it might be an exaggeration, but Jake, you have such an excess of picks, and you don't really have a bench on your team. You do now because you got Gibbs and Laporta and fucking Godwin. But I feel like you've been given extra picks over the last year or so in your trades, and that's why you have the ability to pad these trades and give people the upper hand. That's how it feels to me.
I don't think that he's had enough like whatever we're calling extra padded picks in order to sway it that heavily in his favor.
And also it's usually a third or maybe a second in certain instances, but it's majority. The biggest one that I would say major overpay for me was Ben giving me a first. I would 100% agree with you. That was way more than I needed
to trade up 4
that.
picks. If that, that's
I will give you that fully. That was pretty ridiculous. But
he could have given you a second or a third.
The rest of it,
fair.
Austin's trade for Saquon was completely fair. My trade for Gibbs and Laporta, value-wise, I way overpaid for them.
Let's backtrack then, because the way you got Saquon is how you got in this situation. Because you traded away Justin Herbert and Tyler Lockett to get Saquon Barkley. That's how you got in this situation. So
that was an upsetting trade.
People have given you assets for seemingly nothing, like they were in a Superflex league when they actually weren't. And that's how you've ended up here. So there's been other trades in the past that we're not talking about.
We're all guilty of
set
this.
You up for this
because you would not even have a fucking hope and prayer of Bijan Robinson if Ben didn't hand it to you on a silver platter.
Yeah,
just like I wouldn't have had CD Lamb.
Oh my god, dude! Dang, dude! Oh god!
So it
might not have 2 championships if it wasn't for that trade.
Yeah, really. No, for real.
Yeah, I whatever. We're all guilty. Some of us have benefited more than others. Right now, it seems like Jake is the biggest.
It's always
beneficiary.
whoever did last, and I just happen to.
The recency bias of the trade fleecing is definitely not in Jake's favor.
I don't feel like you could categorize what I did as a fleecing. I really truly think I just ran this draft.
I just think you have to be smoking literal
trades.
crack. You have to smoke literal crack to get rid of Gibbs and Laporta in Dynasty.
I agree. I wouldn't have done it for what
there is
I
just
think it's a
no
terrible
price.
trade.
There's no price that exists for those guys.
I agree.
They're the
you.
number one
there
at
is.
each of their respective positions.
Well,
in Dynasty
Bowers,
right now.
but yes,
The number
okay,
2
Bowers
tight end
fair.
is still
So,
an extreme value in Dynasty.
So what are you doing? What could you
Yeah.
possibly be envisioning in just 2 short years' time?
Don't you want?
You're
some
like,
players
I'm
to
going to
build
sell out
around?
for this.
Don't you want any players to build around? He's building around players that haven't played football yet. At least you know that you have the literal RB1 that's 23 years old that you could build around and win in 4 years with that player if you just sit on them. Let them rot on your lineup for 4 years and lose and get multiple 101s and then win. I just that's the part. It's mind-blowing to me. And I think you hit Logan at the exact right time.
I got
Like you always do.
Logan could have made a run this year, been competitive, and then next year, if he said, okay, I really want Jeremiah Smith, I'm going to do exactly what he's doing right now and just completely shop his entire roster. But instead, he sold out for basically no one next year. And
No,
then
he doesn't even have 2026 picks, really.
He does.
He has one first in 2026.
He has yours and he has.
No, I got mine
first. No, he has Tyler's. He has Tyler's and he has his own first. So
he's got 2 firsts.
If he sucks enough, he'll get the 101, and then he'll get probably between the 109 to 112.
So you got rid of Jahmyr Gibbs and Sam Laporta to hope that in 2 years you draft Jahmyr Gibbs and Sam Laporta.
Jeremiah Smith, but yes.
I know, but I'm just saying you're hoping to hit on players and have
also,
them be
you've already
the
hit
same caliber.
This is going to make it worse for you guys. Important to note that Ben has Frank and Dane's firsts
next
in
year
2027. So when Jeremiah Smith is in the conversation, Logan has to continue to be bad enough into 2027 to take Jeremiah Smith from Ben. And there's still another wide receiver that in any other class would be the 101.
It's so frustrating. It's just like there. That's just not how I want to play Dynasty. Is all of this like this guessing game of like I would love to be more into college football. Just the fact that like to have picks and like watch college football. Oh, that guy could be good. Like whatever.
That's
but I don't want to invest.
For some people,
that's fun for. I don't give a fuck about that.
I like having a mix of it in the league. I think
having a mix is great.
Mac is like a savant for it, and then like.
Look at Max Dean, for Christ's sake, in the last 2 years.
It's worked out so well.
Marvin Harrison Jr. and Garrett Wilson and like
oh dude, Garrett Wilson, that might be the trade I would that's the trade I would go back and change if I could change it.
Brian Thomas Jr., who he picked up last year.
He got
Bowers.
Yeah, Roma Dubé too. He's gonna have a bounce back year this year. Like I guarantee you, he's a wide receiver too.
So there's a good example of knowing what the fuck you're doing. Because if you're out here and you have Jamar Chase and you're like, well, I'm getting 4 first-round picks in 2 years for Jamar Chase. That's really a good value for me. And then you just have no plan for the rest of your like. You're not. I just
can we say for the record that Mac inherited this team from somebody else who quit over Mason Rudolph.
This is true.
And he was able to make all these trades. He traded away people that aren't even playing anymore, like Dalvin Cook, Leonard Fournette, stuff like that.
Yep.
And he never got rid of Josh Allen. You don't have to trade away your entire fucking lot to win and build a good lineup. Like there's ways around this, and that's I think that's the point that Tyler and I are trying to make. And even Jake is probably in agreement, even though he came out on top, is that he didn't have to trade away Jahmyr Gibbs to build a super team in 2 years.
No. Logan made a terrible choice. Like it's good.
God damn it! It's so annoying.
I'm glad Logan he got value. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a way to like make an analogy for it where it's like, I don't know. He sold his house to buy a really fast car, but it's like, was that really a good choice? Like now you have to sleep in your car. It might be a nice car, but like
you make $60K a year and you bought a $55,000 car.
And you don't have a house.
And your car is only a 2-seater.
And you're like, but what if this car becomes my house in 2 years?
It's like he's financing a 2004 Corvette. Like I just don't. Drives me crazy.
Yeah, it's the thing. It's the lottery ticket thing for me. It's like, I'm going to get rid of these extremely valuable best players at their position. So that way, in 2 years, I can draft the best players
At these positions.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
except I can't decide that, and I have to fucking guess. It's so stressful
It
because
drives me crazy, man.
it would be one thing if the picks were 10 years from now, but they're in 2 years. You're telling me
Yeah.
Jahmyr Gibbs is not going to be
I
relevant in
will-
2 years?
I will say, to Logan's credit, I think there's another angle to look at this. There was nobody else in the league that was trying to get rid of win now players that could have bolstered Logan's roster, and I don't think his roster was strong enough to make a real run this season.
Sure. I agree with you.
And I think
he
that
had a
that's
good
what-
chance.
The thing that he was just trying to get the 101. That's why he gave away those players, because like he's worried that having Jahmyr Gibbs, for the record, if you're watching, the way that our system works is the playoff teams will be like, however they finish in the playoffs, it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's where their picks would line up. And then the bottom 6 teams, it's whoever has the least points for, including your bench spots. So it's max points for. So if Logan had Jahmyr Gibbs and he's not even starting him, whether he's 0-13 or not, that would add up to be his overall points and could count against him getting the 101. So that's his logic in doing this, where you get rid of Jahmyr Gibbs, you get rid of Sam Laporta, who have the ability to put up 35 points a week each, every other week or whatever.
Sure.
So that's his logic there. I just don't think it's enough, man. It's not enough to justify selling those players when they're going to be good for 8 to 10 years.
Objectively, though, the worst pick of the worst trade of the draft was Frank trading away his 2026 first and his 2027 first for Judkins from the Browns. That's objectively the worst trade that happened
Oh
during
my!
this draft.
I didn't even see that happen.
I remember.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna, because we didn't know he was
That's
going
what
to take.
That's who I was going to take at the 104 originally with
That
Austin's pick. Was I was going to take Judkins because I already had the other Browns running backs.
Jerome Ford, right?
And then when that happened, I was like, well, fuck, I got to figure something else out now.
Yeah, I want to pull that up actually. And I remember all of us were shocked. I'm like, he took Judkins. He could have taken Ted. He could have taken, who would have been the best wide receiver in the draft, arguably, at Buka. Did not think he was going to take Judkins.
No.
So, yeah.
All right. You guys want
Lots
to
to
do
be
something a little
said.
more fun?
Yeah. Wait, do you have
Something
second
a little
for us,
less
or are we going into
depressing?
the chaos draft?
I was going to do the chaos draft. I don't have.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have.
I wasn't
one
sure if you
today.
had a surprise for us or not.
No, unfortunately, we called this one pretty quick, and I didn't have the time to put it together.
I have
But
a good surprise for you guys.
You have a surprise?
Yeah, it's
please
a
be a
mini
picture of this
harmonica.
dog.
Look
Oh.
how small it is.
Can you play it for us while I get the chaos draft set up? Please.
I don't
Do you
even
know
know,
how
if
to
it
play
picks
the
up.
piano, man?
Oh yeah.
Play me a song, Tyler, the piano man.
Hey, I'm Billy
Play me a
Joel. This is
song
Piano Man.
tonight. Thanks.
Sling me a web, you're the Spider-Man. Did you guys have a phase where you were really into Weird Al?
Yes.
Yeah,
Everybody
nah,
did, right?
not
I
really,
think
no.
legally you had to at 10 years old.
Tyler wasn't cool.
I wasn't cool. I was the kid who's like, man, I'm in the wrong generation, bro. These guys don't know
Yeah.
what they're listening to.
Hey,
Have you ever heard of the Beatles?
you ever heard of the Doors?
Tyler was born in the wrong generation.
I was born in the wrong generation, man.
No.
What is this? This isn't real music.
Tyler, I'm right there with you. I have a status that I'd have to find, but it was basically about like rap music not being real music. And now I'm like, I like Suicide Boys, which is like arguably like,
Dude, Jake,
the
I really
worst.
like what's so, and it's not frustrating. I keep saying this as like a joke, but I'm like, oh my God, like Avril Lavigne's playing on my 30th birthday. And I thought that would be such a good excursion for the bachelor party, but Jake thought it'd be stupid. Like I told my dad last night, and I was like, we should go see Avril Lavigne. I'm like, I might just escape from the bachelor pad.
What did your
and
dad
just go to
say?
see Avril Lavigne? He loves Avril Lavigne. He listens to Glee songs from the show from 2007.
well, you go see Avril Lavigne by yourself and we'll have a good time.
I bet I could convince at least half the people there to go.
I don't think John, I don't think you realize how far Bethel, Maine is from the Bangor waterfront.
We could get an Uber, maybe.
John.
Yeah.
It's
a
the greatest hit
$400 Uber.
tour.
Hey,
You could.
do you guys have room for 16 drunk adults?
Why you
need
gotta
mini
be
buses?
so like, come on, be fun. Whatever. I'll see her down here. Anyways, why don't we get into the next segment here? It's the Those Fantasy Dudes Chaos Draft.
This is the Those Fantasy Dudes Chaos Draft.
Oh, no. Diabolical.
No.
Can you get a really wait? Hold on. Can you get a really zoomed in version on
uncomfortable
Tyler's face?
close up of my like scary
Like
baby
his-
from
his,
Toy
like,
Story
adult
emoji
skin.
thing? Oh god!
I thought you didn't have any teeth, but you do have some teeth.
It's like,
Hey guys, I'm gonna kill you in your sleep. Hey guys.
Hey guys,
they're like, oh,
why
kill
why
that
our
one.
mouths have to be wide open? That's the weird
I don't
part.
know.
to me.
I look very excited.
You're just
I look like,
excited to be in the
"Oh
middle
my
of the
God,
pack,
you guys
and
threw
that's
me a
just
surprise
Sam
present."
Howell for some reason.
You're Sam Howell. Jake looks like he's getting electrocuted.
And you look like you just
I'm baby man.
I don't know, you just sat on a cucumber and enjoyed it.
Oh god!
Oh no.
All right, everybody. So this is Those Fantasy Dudes Chaos Draft. We've done this a few times, but essentially what makes the draft chaotic? It is a draft. We're trying to build a lineup. And essentially we have a big wheel here. So we might have a draft order, but you are stuck with whatever the wheel gives you. And you have to basically take whatever that ends up being, throw it out of position, not knowing what comes next, which makes it very chaotic and fun and exciting. This week, we've done Pokemon Gen 1. We've done Pixar characters, which was a lot of fun. Hot Spider from Bug's Life was one of the best ones from last time. This week we are doing pop culture mascots. Can you guys name a few off the top of your head without looking?
I just want to jump in and say that the Bangor waterfront is 2.5 hours from
For the
where
greatest hits we could see. Why
sure
you gotta
we-
be so complicated?
sit in a
I would
car
be
for
wasted off
5 hours.
margaritas. I cannot
Yeah,
wait.
can you imagine that van ride back afterwards?
We wouldn't. We would just stay at the casino. The Airbnb would be
Ugh.
vacant.
What a
Yep.
nightmare.
Okay. So yeah, this week it's going to be pop culture mascots. Tyler has the 101 due to a
Oh my
randomizer
God.
that I did yesterday.
Boo.
So
Come on,
Jake
Coca-Cola
and
Bear.
Matters, actually.
yeah. Anyways,
Pop
shall we get
culture.
started?
Can we get that screen?
I'm really excited to see who's on this.
Tyler.
You're on the clock.
You're on the clock.
That doesn't even need a voice changer. That's just how I sound.
Oh, dude, they got the yellow M&M on here.
I have all the M&Ms on
You
here,
have
so you can
all
get
the-
stuck with a team of M&Ms.
I want
Essentially.
the hot green M&M.
Honestly,
hot green
yellow,
one
yellow
that's-
M&M.
Yeah.
Great defensive special team. He's a big boy.
You ready
He's
for
a
this,
big boy.
Tyler?
He
You
killed
ready?
Santa.
What's your strategy going into this? What are you thinking right now?
My
Your
strategy,
mindset.
I'm looking for winners. I'm looking for people or mascots with a fighting spirit.
As opposed
Nobody
to
that
Tyler,
gives up.
I'm
Jake,
looking
what
for
about you? What are you
losers.
hoping falls to the 102?
Absolute losers and morons only.
All right, I'm just hoping I end up with Julius Pringle. That's my goal.
Hell
I
yeah.
want, I want
There
the
you go.
Pringles, man. Here we
Uh,
go,
He's
Tyler.
a fucking nerd. I would annihilate him.
See who you get, buddy. Oh boy, here we go, Tyler.
Oh my god, tell me.
No way!
One time. No.
Oh, Toucan Sam from Fruit Loops.
Toucan Sam, how big? How
Oh.
big?
I don't know how big he is.
man.
I think is it life size on the box?
Toucans, their beak to tail end up being about 25 inches long.
Oh, I love that you do the fact. You like Google. Let me
This
find
is
Also,
Toucan
their
Sam.
bones-
Toucan Sam we're
Their
talking
bones
about.
are hollow. So, and yeah, he's eating a bunch of sugary cereal. His bones are fucked up.
This man has
Yeah, I think that's all he
osteoporosis.
eats. He's
Yeah.
a toucan.
Wide receiver 2. Wide receiver toucan. That's what they call him.
Actually, yeah, that's gas.
Because he can fly above everyone
Very
and not get
conservative choice.
tackled.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
well,
have
one.
hands.
This man cannot. Well, he's
No,
got a big
you're
beak
lucky
he
to
can
get a
catch
bird
with.
in this situation.
He'll just
Jake, the
pierce the
Gerber baby
football.
is on this list. Okay,
Oh shit, the Gerber baby's on here.
like Aunt
Richard-
Jemima's here.
Richard
all right?
Nixon. Aunt Jemima's an adult woman.
Yeah, I
just-
know. The
you
Reddit
can
guy
cancel.
is on this list.
Dude, you could slot Aunt Jemima in at flex.
The Scrubbing Bubbles character is on here. So you just know
Oh,
that's a
shit,
really
that's a
good
little-
pick, Tyler. Oh, Jake, you might have gotten the 101. You just got the
Oh my
Brawny Man.
god.
Oh,
What?
QB lock him in.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
a
good QB.
crazy pick.
QB lock him in. That's
That's-
easy 101. Hey John, who won the last week's draft? or the last trip?
I think Tyler did. I think Tyler won. I have to go
Wow.
back.
Let's go.
I'm
Pixar
trying to find
draft.
Brownie man. Uh-oh, I don't have him here. Shit. Where's his picture? Brownie man? Hold on, stand by. I gotta find
Man
Mr.
underscore brownie. JPEG.
I might just have to screenshot him and then pull it in.
Yeah,
Come here,
honestly,
Brownie
that
man.
works. Get a little tiny screenshot of just him.
All right, come here, Brownie man. You're in, pal. Blue background. And Jake, you said quarterback for Brownie man? All right.
Quarterback, easy. Yeah, absolutely quarterback. If I already had a locked in good QB, I would have thrown him at tight end, by the way.
We've all been waiting on QB too. And I'm gonna try not to do. If I get a good choice for QB, I'm gonna take him as well. That's
I
solid.
wish I'd locked in the tall adult man I got. Oh, the guy from Sing or whatever.
Oh yeah, Phil or whatever.
Yeah.
That's
let's
cute.
go, dude.
Oh, that
Speaking
might be the
of-
101. Honestly, that
No, the 101 is Chester Cheetah, but I'm gonna take Tony the Tiger. I'm gonna
shit,
put it.
I don't know,
dude.
tigers are kind of better versions of cheetahs.
How many
Cheetahs are
fingers does
the
he
fastest
have?
animal in the world, though. I'm gonna put. I think Tony the Tiger. I'm gonna take QB. I'm gonna take my own advice here.
Dude, Tony the Tiger's 6'3".
Yeah, he's gonna be an
that's
amazing
terrifying.
quarterback. Amazing quarterback.
Yeah.
I want to put him. Fuck. I'll just put him right there for now. Okay.
550 pounds, evidently.
How do you know
my
that?
God.
That's
Wait,
the
how
average
do
weight of a
you-
tiger.
They weighed the guy in the Tony the Tiger suit at the county fair.
Is it right? Okay. Tony, you go right there, buddy. All right, I got another pick. I'm on it's a snake draft for the record. Here we go. Tony the Tiger at QB. Jake with the Brawny Man. Tyler with Toucan Sam. Here we go.
What we got? No way.
Oh,
If anyone
no
else
way!
gets
The
Grimace, I'm gonna
Bunny.
freak.
Oh shit, that's not the Energizer
it's-
Bunny.
Energizer Bunny would be
Dude,
slow
Cricket
as
Bunny's
shit.
still pretty damn good.
A
Yeah, that's
Nesquik
way
Bunny.
better.
He's got hands. He's got fucking
He's
hands.
fast as shit. His name's
John's
Quinky.
team has diabetes for sure.
Oh, dude.
Nesquik. I'm putting him at wide receiver 1. Nesquik Bunny.
That's
He's-
crazy. He's
that's-
running back material. but I
Honestly, yeah,
respect it.
that's an RB1 if I've ever seen it.
You think so? He's small. He's a bunny.
I would go, yeah, I don't know, RB1, but
I'm going wide receiver.
I don't wanna
think
make
I'm looking to
Jensen
get
better.
like I don't know, Count Chocula for my RB1. We'll see.
you're getting the fucking scrubbing bubbles.
I'm
guy.
trying to
You're
get the
gonna like
Quaker
it.
Oats man at QB. That's not.
That's a good QB, man. I was thinking about that earlier. Here we go. Jake with your second pick on the draft.
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
Keebler Elf, baby.
Oh, no.
He's not big.
It's a woman.
Oh my god!
That's not a
What?
woman.
No, it's
Keebler Elf
not.
is definitely an old woman.
No, it's not. That is
What?
a small man.
No,
I
no,
don't.
no, no.
I've always thought it was a woman. Are you sure about that?
Small.
I'm dead serious. It's a woman for sure.
No, John, that is a man.
Can you Google that? Google is Keebler Elf
His
gender defined?
fucking name is Ernie.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's maybe that's a more of a gender neutral name. I'm not sure.
No, it's not. Ernie's proudly about the waist height of an average adult. Ugh.
Sling Singing kicker for Keebler Elf.
Ball.
Ball.
I
Be the
don't
ball.
know.
Yeah, this thing is like the size of an inch, like a golf.
He's not
ball,
going to be a
I'm
good
pretty
kicker. Bad pendulum. He's not. That's not good. I'm going to throw him at RB2.
sure. All right, Keebler Elf RB2. All right. Here we go.
I think he's stout. You know, like he's tough to knock over.
Do you think it's a disadvantage to be in the middle of the draft here, or what do you think?
I don't think it matters.
I think it's a big disadvantage.
If nobody gets Gerber, baby, I'm gonna be really bummed out.
Come on,
You know, Richard Nixon was the original
Oh.
Gerber baby.
the
Tyler
goat.
with Captain
The
Morgan.
goat.
Ooh,
Captain
that's
Morgan?
a really great first pick. That's an
He's
obvious.
a fucking pirate.
That's a QB for
That's
sure.
yeah.
All right.
massive.
Oh,
Man.
dude, he's probably drunk as shit too.
Dude, drunk as shit out there throwing dimes.
This is
He's
like
Johnny
Johnny E as a
Football.
pop culture
He's
mascot.
slinging it into the goddamn stands.
I literally
Yeah.
just have Johnny Manziel at quarterback, and I'm so okay with that.
He's throwing that ball into the stratosphere.
Is the Trix Rabbit on here?
Yes.
Nice.
Anything you could think of, I promise
Dude,
you it's on here. I spent 3
I
hours on
just
it.
saw
yesterday.
Mr. Clean. I would lose it. I would lose it for Mr. Clean, dude. Come
That's
on.
like you at quarterback.
that's just me at
essentially.
QB, dude. That'd
Yeah.
be nuts.
All right. Tyler, no way he got Scrubbing Bubbles.
What? It's
Scrubbing Bubbles brush.
that's so bad. God.
All right, so hear me out,
Rush.
Tyler.
He
This
cleans
might be a
piss
good.
and shit off the toilets. That's not.
This might be a good defense because you get the scrubbing bubbles is actually a bunch of scrubbing bubbles, guys. It's not just one guy.
It's like a plague of scrubbing bubbles.
It's a lot of
rushes.
it's like
It's
yeah,
so-
exactly, dude.
Oh wow, I still hate it. This doesn't make any sense logistically. I don't know what he
There's
is.
nowhere you can put that.
I think defense is your best bet because they make the field really wet.
Just make
So
it all
maybe everyone
slippery and gooey.
But they
What do you
can't get
think?
you down.
It's
He has no arms and
Oh
legs.
God,
It's a
man,
bit
this is,
You gotta hope for a fumble out
this
of
is
bounds.
fucking brutal. I'm gonna say flex because I'm gonna pretend like they can morph themselves into a playable fucking.
So he's in the slot.
roster
You
spot.
just
He's in
line
the
him up on
slot.
the line and he slips all the defensive players down so you can throw
Yep.
screens.
He's in for trick plays only. He's like my Debo Samuel.
Wildcat. He's like Wildcat.
The
formation.
gadget player.
Yeah, gadget player scrubbing bubbles. Get
Get
that piece of shit off the field.
There's blood everywhere.
I want a clean
The
game
Keebler
today,
elf,
boys.
he's dead.
I want a clean game today.
Oh,
No,
I think of Colonel Sanders.
way.
It's a wax figure of Colonel Sanders.
That's pretty good. I mean, he's old. What age Colonel Sanders do I get?
I think he's dead.
You get the dead Colonel Sanders.
You get the
Yes.
corpse.
What? That's not fair.
No, you get real Colonel Sanders.
All right.
You get alive and well Colonel Sanders, at least.
Yo, real Colonel Sanders was in the army. That's kind of hard. That's kind of.
He
He's
died
a
in
real
1980.
person, at least. You get a
He
real
died
person.
in 1980. He started it around 1939. Can I have that, Colonel Sanders?
No. You don't get
He's
prime
40.
Colonel Sanders.
He's 40 in 1930. Let me have 40-year-old Colonel Sanders.
Okay, fine. But he's playing football in the 30s.
That's fine. I don't care.
Where do you want him?
Let me get his height real quick. Hold on. Oh, he's 5'10.
Okay, slot.
Honestly, yeah, 5'10, 1.8 or 5'10. Ooh, some are saying 6 feet tall, 200 pounds. That is a wide receiver I have ever heard. Wide receiver one.
Colonel Sanders, wide receiver 1. Okay.
He's out there with the bucket.
He has to hold the chicken.
Just throwing the bucket up and catching the football in it and running with him.
Always eating
Great.
a drumstick. All right. Colonel Sanders off the board. Damn, what a crazy game.
So far, I'm really happy with my team.
Yeah, your team.
I'm ecstatic with my team until wherever this is about to land. Come on, baby. Come on.
No
You're
way.
ready.
Oh,
Burger King.
yeah, get the
The Burger King?
bro.
You guys are stacked
it.
right now.
Let's
What the
go.
fuck?
Dude, we're gonna beat the
You guys are fucked.
Burger King's gonna be out there choking the fucking bird to death.
He's just gonna scare the shit out of. There's gonna be no fans in the stadium.
Dude, do you remember the Burger King in those commercials too? He was a fucking
Yes.
baller,
Remember
certified.
Dude,
the
the
Burger
Burger
King
Is my
games?
mom's biggest fear in the world.
Oh, the games. That's right. Yeah, that
Sweet
checks
King.
out. He's a scary guy. He's all
Whopper,
smooth and
Whopper,
glossy.
Whopper, Junior Bacon Chicken
He is
Whopper.
really glossy.
I'm gonna put it. Gosh, man, I'm gonna put him at tight end. I think he destroys people.
Yeah,
Burger King at tight end.
he's like prime Gronk at tight end.
Yeah, maybe Aaron Hernandez because I think he's a serial killer behind that mask.
I think he might be.
All right, Burger King tight end. I'm really happy with my team so far.
That's huge.
I think Keebler elf for Jake is a little bit rough.
No way. Don't do it. Oh my God, please. I need Grimace, if nothing
Oh.
else.
I got the Cornelius Cornflakes Rooster.
Funko Pop version. It's
Oh my
crazy,
God.
dude.
It's not the Funko Pop of him.
Oh man.
Oh, Jake. No, I don't think it's rigged. I think
Yeah, it's rigged, Kevin. I'm with you,
It's
bro.
random, bro. It's random. It's all random. Cornelius, where is he? Where are you, buddy? Here you are. Yeah,
Corny the
Rooster.
Just want to clarify that the Burger King's first appearance was in 1955, making him 63 years old.
That's
So-
horrifying.
He's only 63 now. Oh,
He's
the Burger
63.
King.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
no,
but why do you get prime Colonel Sanders and I get
Now,
old Burger
actually,
King?
he's 70.
I was gonna say
Why? No,
55.
then you get old as fuck Colonel Sanders. Then that's not fair.
I got. You know what? I don't know.
Tony and BK stack actually busted.
yeah, that is actually nuts, dude.
DST for the chicken. No, I'm Rooster.
I got fucking scrubbing bubbles. Scrubbing all the piss off the field.
It's a Rooster. Roosters can be fast. I'm gonna put him at RB2.
That rooster is 2.5 feet tall and has
Is he fast? How fast are roosters? I don't even know.
pretty fast.
I'm gonna put him RB2.
They can't hold the ball.
Yeah, he can. He can hold a bowl of cereal. He can hold a bowl of football. Jake?
Corny
Okay.
the rooster,
I would just-
Kellogg's cornflakes mascot is 8 inches tall.
Perfect. Perfect. RB2. Oh, finally, Jake. Let's go. You got an M&M.
Oh, you
wait,
got
which
the
one did I
lame
get?
M&M.
The blue one that nobody liked.
Oh, yeah, he's kind of cocky. If I could put him at cornerback, I would. But
Put him at Waterboy.
honestly,
that?
I'm gonna put him at flex.
All right. Blue M&M at flex. Solid.
We kind of have the same flex if you think about it.
No, because the blue M&M is actually taller than a microscopic shit piss rubbing bubble.
Dude, I don't know. Is the blue M&M the size of an M&M or is it
No.
a human M&M?
No, they're smaller, but they're not.
In the commercials with Santa Claus and such, where they're like semi live action, they're like 3
guess-
feet tall.
I
They're
guess
like
you get
toddler
that.
height. I don't know.
I thought they were in like a world of M&Ms where they're just like really small but with legs and arms and eyes
No.
and eyebrows and
That's horrifying.
gloves or whatever. All right, let's see if you can beat scrubbing bubbles, Tyler.
Oh, come on.
You guys
Captain
believe
Morgan
the
was
M&M's
the goat.
wiki doesn't have his height.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, come on, Quaker Man. Come on, Quaker Man. Get there. Yeah. Let's go.
Damn it, where's the
Oh.
German baby, bro? Come on.
Damn, dude. All right. Quaker Man, along the same lines as the Burger King, dude. He's the tight end. He's stacked. Real Quakers back in the day, dude, absolutely jacked.
Real Quakers are all about nonviolence.
They're still crazy, dude. Like as long as there's no technology involved,
They're
he's
about, like,
probably happy to play football.
Farming and working outside and chopping shit down, dude.
Man's a
That's
fucking
a tight end
leatherhead.
build.
He's a
100%.
leatherhead right there.
Absolute bruiser. All right. Let's
Uh,
round out this team.
turns
We
out
need a
he's
good
over
running
s-
back.
He's over 6 feet tall. It's between 5'10" and 6 feet.
Oh, money. Oh, orange M&M.
Oh, the scared
the pussy,
Eminem.
dude.
Oh man.
These are the worst M&M so far.
Easily
Dude.
the worst M&M.
You know what he is though? He's uniceable. So he's the kicker.
On ice,
And
he's
look at those
terrified all the
shoes.
time.
He's like 50% shoe.
He's got legs. You got to take that when you can.
That's what I'm saying. That's a lock-in kicker.
Tyler, I'm going to be honest right now. I think you have the worst team.
He can't be more scared than he already is. Okay, Quaker Oats man and Captain Morgan. You're going to tell me is substantially worse.
But that's like
Like Cody the
ignoring the
Tiger
rest
and the
of your
Burger King?
team. That's like looking
Well,
at Dane's team and being like,
I got
okay,
a bird
yeah,
at
the
wide
rest is
receiver
not so
too
bad.
that no one on this list can catch. I do have scrubbing bubbles at flex, but you can't run on scrubbing bubbles. Can't do it. Impossible.
You're right. Because you'll just fall over. It's slippery.
Yeah.
Does he have to go to the sideline to get more water, though, or is he always wet? Oh, Jake got the fucking Marlboro man.
Oh,
Yo.
man, that's hot. I love that you put the Marlboro man in here. God damn.
That's so good. And
I
the
love
Brawny
Drunk
Man
Pig.
and Colonel Sanders. This is America's team,
The,
dude.
Yeah,
the
this
camel,
is America's
dude, the
team.
camel's on here too.
That's
I gotta find the
legendary.
Marlboro man. I think where is he?
Oh, right
There
there.
he is.
Oh my god, I just saw Mr. Peanut, dude. I'm so upset.
It's Travis Etienne. It's just
Um,
Travis Etienne. Where do you want to
honestly,
put the Marlboro man, Jake?
a tight end?
All right.
Dude,
He's
tight
an
ends are
actual human.
crazy.
Your team is like very like early 60s quarter like football. So you got people smoking cigs on the sidelines. You got Colonel Sanders with a bucket of chicken. You can't go
Small,
wrong.
crazy white dude.
This is post-war America coded football. That's
yeah,
what
it is.
All right, here we go. 2 picks for your boy. What do we got? Give me something good.
Gerber baby, Gerber baby.
Oh,
Gerber
let's
baby.
go. Let's fucking
No.
go Hamburglar.
No way.
Hell yeah, dude.
Isn't the Hamburglar a child?
He's a person at least with
He's
hands.
a guy. He's a little sneaky guy.
Where's the Hamburglar? Oh, now I see the Brawny Man. Oh,
It's because it's
the
the-
Brawny Man.
yeah, that's really
I
good.
fucked up. Okay, Hamburglar. Ah, man. What's the speed for the Hamburglar? He has a robber, so he's got to be kind of fast, right? Here's my thought. I feel like DST is solid because he's a criminal. So if you have a defensive criminal, it's like the longest yard.
The Hamburglar is described as, quote, pint-sized.
hmm.
What's your source? That's not true.
The McDonald's wiki.
I'm going Hamburglar at DST. I feel pretty good about that. I feel good about that. No one's gonna want to. That's like going to get up against like 11 Pac-Man Joneses. Yeah, dude. Seriously, you're right, Kevin. Hamburglar and Burger King.
True. That
Oh,
And the
locker
Burger
room.
King.
Have you
That's
guys
gonna be
ever
a
seen
fucked
the
up locker room.
original Hamburglar?
Is he
I need you to
terrifying?
Google him real quick.
Are you talking about the like puppeting looking guy
Like
on the
scary
McDonald's wiki?
1971. Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
like a goblin.
OG Hamburglar. Oh no.
No,
It's that second picture?
Google, 1971 Hamburglar. He's got like a long, scary.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
Oh, sweet Lord. What
Yeah.
is that?
He
That's
looks
the
like
original
a
Hamburglar.
plague doctor.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
No, thank you. I'll pass on that.
Oh, that's horrifying.
yeah.
All right, let me get my sixth pick here. Something good, please. Oh no. Oh
way.
yes.
No way.
Coca-Cola.
Dude, I'm getting loaded. I got a fucking bear.
Yeah, there's only one clip. Oh, you already put the Hamburglar on defense.
I actually when I was
Coca-Cola
making
Bear
this,
is perfect defense.
but he's also a bear. So I think I'm gonna put him at gosh, I mean, if he was RB1, good luck tackling a fucking polar bear.
Yeah, he's a bear.
He's a fucking bear. I have a tiger and a bear. It's like Lamar
Crazy.
Jackson and Derrick Henry.
It's true.
And then Cornelius Cornflakes is just gonna be taking up the rear when the bear needs a break. So I feel pretty good about that. All right, Jake, ready?
Mm-hmm. So gotta fill RB1, wide receiver 2, kicker, defense.
No
special
way. No way, dude.
Oh fuck. That's the 101.
Chester Cheetah,
That's
RB1,
crazy.
easy peasy. That's goddamn Jahmyr Gibbs right there.
Yeah, it kind of is, man.
You should
Fuck,
trade him
man.
for a bunch of first round picks you'll never use.
Logan would probably trade him away for nothing. Oh shit.
Logan would definitely trade Chester Cheetah for nothing.
RB1 Chester
Logan
Cheetah.
would be
Keebler,
Logan would be
Keebler
let
Elf
me
was
get-
never seen the field.
Let me get Scrub and Bubbles and Orange M&M.
I hear Orange M&M is going to be really good in 2028.
Orange M&M could be the next Chester Cheetah.
Generational. Yeah, he could be.
He could be, but probably not. But I'm still going to take the
He
risk.
could be really good.
Oh my god, fuck you, Logan. This is just the shit on Logan podcast. Here we go, Tyler. Two
kinda
picks coming up
Turned
here.
into it a little bit. I'm sorry, Logan. We love you.
Let's see if Tyler gets Duolingo Owl.
I need something, dude.
Oh, this is
dude,
the worst one on the entire thing, I think. Finn the
Gerber
Goldfish.
baby. Oh, that
It's
is
just
a little
it's
cracker.
just a piece of food, Tyler.
It's just a tiny cracker who's scared
It's
of
a
stuff.
shitty
too.
fucking cracker.
Tyler.
Oh,
where you gonna-
God.
Finn did get the goldfish.
it has to be
Yes.
RB2, right?
Fucking awful. He's got to be RB2. I don't.
Can't be your defense
It
special
can't
teams.
be anything important. That's for sure.
He's a cracker.
He
If
is a
he
cracker.
runs into anything, he explodes.
That was Stephon Diggs
Man.
when he came to New England. He's like, these fucking crackers, dude. What is this?
You
Why is
thought-
everybody a goldfish?
You thought you had it bad with Scrub and Bubbles.
This is probably worse.
I didn't
than
know how
Jordan
good I
Bubble.
had it. That might be the worst on the list.
Honestly, maybe the baby's worse because if a baby gets killed on your team,
At least
It's
the baby's
just
a person.
yeah, it is just a baby.
Come on,
Oh,
Mr.
here we
Clean.
go.
Come on, Mr.
Oh,
Clean.
come on.
Yes!
Ah!
All right.
yeah,
We're
all
in
right.
it. We're back. We're so fucking back.
Yeah, that's
At least it's a
Dude.
homer pick for you, dude.
Look at his soulless eyes.
oh, that man's ready to kill. He's a
That
defense
man's
special
ready to
teams if I've
kill.
ever
Yeah,
seen.
that's defense for sure.
Dude, if the
That man is a
Hamburglar
certified
was a
killer.
serial killer and
Oh,
as well
shit.
as Burger King.
Mr. Clean is 6'3", 225.
Yeah,
Honestly,
Mr. Clean's fucking
We
built.
might want to make him wide receiver 1. I don't know.
Or RB1. No one's
dude,
tackling Mr. Clean.
There's
He's-
no way I'm getting another player this good,
Dude.
so I need to beef my offense up.
Tyler, what a perfect pairing with Scrubbing Bubbles, though.
It's true. That
It's the
that
full
feels
clean squad.
as fuck.
Yeah, really clean. And you can use you can also use Captain Morgan's to like clean
I
things.
feel
'cause
like-
it's
I think
alcohol.
he's wide receiver 1. I
feel
think
like
he's wide
Mr.
receiver
Clean-
1.
Mr. Clean would inappropriately touch
He's
Scrubbing
clean with
Bubbles.
Oh no.
He'd make
He's-
Scrubbing Bubbles his bitch.
He's so fucking clean with it, dude.
Clean my
It's
shit
like-
and piss.
Shit all over the bathroom. Get in there right now.
Dude, Mr. Clean's literally built like DK Metcalf.
So sick.
If he's DK Metcalf, is Scrubbing Bubbles Rodrigo Blankenship?
Yeah.
Okay. Jake with Land O'Lakes lady.
Land O'Lakes lady. You know
You
what?
have a Native American.
I'm going to put her at kicker. Easy peasy.
Wow. That's how you feel about her?
Damn.
Yeah.
Right away, put the woman at kicker, Jake?
You could put her at wide receiver, and then if anyone hits her, it's a hate crime.
All right.
It's true. Especially if it's the Burger King.
Yeah, then there's real issues there.
Because I'm putting.
How do you feel about Land O'Lakes lady and Marlboro Cowboy Man on the same team, though? You talk about a nightmare locker room, too.
I didn't know we were watching Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Oh, shit, man. The Brawny guy and the Marlboro man in the same locker room as the Land O'Lakes lady.
That's awkward, bro.
The Keebler elf was just quivering in the tree.
Growing up, my dad would take the Land O'Lakes lady and you cut out where the butter is that she's holding in front of her, and then you cut out the knees on the other side, and you put it underneath the butter, and you flip it up, and it looks like she's taking her boobs out.
That explains a lot.
You should do that with your team.
I will show you next time. We'll buy a thing of butter.
I would love to see that. Also, she's not on the butter anymore.
That's right.
They got rid of
Probably
her
because
as well
of
as
that.
Aunt Jemima. Uncle Ben's
Because
still
of
on the box, though, so you could do it with him.
There you go.
That's
not problematic at all.
That's not fucked up or anything. All right, I got 3 more picks here. Tyler has the cleanest team.
Clean as fuck.
Oh, dude, I got the cinnamon
Cinnamon.
from Apple Jacks. Remember him?
You like, oh my, I'm cinnamon. Yeah, that one wasn't problematic either.
No, that one's not racist or anything. Or yeah, so. All right, cinnamon. Dude, this guy's got a skateboard.
Dude,
He's
rad.
He's basically Usain Bolt if he were a piece of cinnamon. So
Dude, when he's
I'm
that
gonna-
small, you can't even tell what he is. You're like, is that a
He's really-
worm? What is
he's-
he's a piece of cinnamon.
Really brittle.
He's probably borderline right here with Finn the goldfish at the end of the day.
Yeah, because he's probably also the size of a cinnamon stick.
I'm gonna put him at flex because I think he's gonna be stoned as he's basically like having Antonio Brown on the team.
No, it's not like having Antonio Brown on the team.
Well, I don't think he's
Same
gonna take his
exact thing.
penis out in a hot tub, but
Oh, dude, that's
We're
crazy.
only
You know what's
so
crazy? It was so much worse than just taking his penis out.
yeah, he put it on Snapchat.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
whole lot
well,
to
no,
it.
he was also like thrusting it at people.
That's
Yeah,
That's
it was upsetting.
not a great
It was fucking. He's the worst. He might be one of the worst NFL players of all time.
diabetes squad. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we got Nesquik,
Not
we
beating
got
the
fucking
diabetes squad.
Coca-Cola,
Dude,
Frosted Flakes, corn
Burger
flakes.
King. Come
Hamburger.
on.
It makes me want to go to Burger King right now, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
dude, a Whopper.
And
I haven't had a Whopper in years.
I had a triple cheeseburger like three weeks ago. Shit wasted at 4 a.m. It was the best thing I've had in months.
What are you doing?
Monopoly Man.
Oh, Monopoly Man. That's not bad. He's kind of a small guy.
Can
He's
you
a
put him
human
at G
being.
owner?
It's just Robert Kraft.
Jerry Jones.
Monopoly
No.
Man, I think
Even the Monopoly Man is less racist than Jerry Jones.
that's you know what? And what is it? What's the Mandela effect? Everyone thought he had a monocle. He's never had a monocle.
Really?
Yeah.
I hate
Have you-
that.
You think of the Monopoly Man, don't you think he should have a monocle on?
Yeah, he definitely
guess.
does.
No.
But I think it's kind of power
I don't have a
suggestion
monocle.
because you said he should have a monocle.
Well, but that's always kind of when I found this picture, I'm like, shouldn't he have a monocle on? But that's Mandela effect. Okay, I think I'm gonna put him at God Jesus. The Monopoly Man at wide receiver 2 seems fucking. I'm gonna put her at kicker. I'm gonna put him a kicker.
He's not tall.
Risky.
He's not tall, but he's got legs. He can kick extra points if I'm lucky, but I'm not putting him a wide receiver 2.
I think I've got a really good crew here.
Well, you're about to make it either better or a lot worse. So we'll see.
I mean, at worst, it's my wide receiver 2 or defense. So
well, you
that's
got
a
basically what
banger.
I just got. You got Chef Boyardee.
Chef
That's a
Boyardee,
banger.
defense, special teams, easy, lock it in.
Yeah.
I really want somebody
Big
to
old,
get Kool-Aid Man.
Italian man. That's 60s football right there.
11. You have 11 Chef Boyardees on your defense.
Yeah,
Crazy. It's
Surely
going to
they
be
have insight.
fucking ravioli all over the field.
You got cigarettes, M&Ms. You got butter, and Chef Boyardee.
Oh,
baby.
Chef Boyardee's a real guy.
I was just about to ask. Like, that seems oddly specific. He's got to be
He's-
real.
Guess who his last name is?
Boyardee.
Boyardee.
Oh,
Boyardee.
That's how you pronounce
My Google autofill did Chef Boyardee's nuts.
They know you.
Give me 11 Chef Boyardees. I'll give you a championship. Oh my god, there's so many. I wish we could do this for like 3 other lineups because I have enough people.
He was the
on here.
head chef at the Plaza in New York City. That's incredible.
He
Oh, Tyler, you just got fucking
not super tall.
ruined, bro.
No.
You got Reddit guy. I don't even know.
Actually,
He's just a 2D fucking like drawing. I don't know what he is.
He's like what's his name? The Snoot, the Reddit Snoop or something like that.
Snoo.
I have no
Snoo?
idea, man. He's literally a drawing. He's not even a thing.
I'm so cooked, bro.
Yeah, where do you put him? I mean,
I guess defense, because everyone on Reddit's very defensive and sensitive about things.
that's a good way to think about it. I like that, Tyler. Good
Yeah.
thinking.
So he's ready. He has all his actually arguments ready to go. All
You
right.
better pray that you get the Kool-Aid Man for your RB1, dude.
RB1 Kool-Aid Man might save this team.
Please be Gerber, baby. Please be Gerber, baby.
No, don't you fucking
Oh no!
dare.
Oh no! Oh, that's pretty good, Tyler.
Yo,
You got-
the Charmin Bears,
Bears.
plural.
Wait,
of them.
he can't get He can't get
Oh, yeah,
five.
no, you get
sorry.
all of them. You get all of them.
Sorry.
You get the whole.
Imagine
family.
having some stupid ass Coca-Cola bear when you can have all 5 poop bears.
Your team
These
is
Bears-
just about cleaning
Honestly,
shit.
it's really good that you have Mr. Clean and the Scrub and Bubbles for these Bears.
My team's just about pissing and shitting. Hey, Kevin, I want to hear it.
That's ridiculous. I think Scrubbing
championship
Bubbles is a
loss.
clear
How
winner, dude.
dare you?
Tyler's just
Ah.
playing a hard nose, run it down your throat football
Who the
club.
fuck is Charmin Bears?
with
Hard-nosed-
5 shitty Sharman Bears.
Run it down your toilet.
Is this good? You want your
Hard
banana
nose,
girl?
clean the shit
Yeah,
and piss out of
sure.
your.
Nobody got any baddies tonight. I was hoping Wendy's girl would come on here. That's a bummer.
That's a child.
Or
That's
Frankenberry.
I'm surprised you didn't say
Bob
something weird
Frankenberry?
about Land O'Lakes lady.
I literally have the
Yeah.
Budweiser Clydesdales on here.
Says
We
a
could
lot that
literally do
John
this
didn't
again
say
next
anything
week.
about the Land Lakes lady.
It must be
Yeah,
the
not his
Charmin
type.
Bears. The Charmin Bears.
It is the Charmin Bears. There it is.
You see it?
Down a little bit to the left.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
third
there
from the
they
bottom
are.
left. Yeah.
All right, Charmin Bears. You got a whole lineup of the Charmin Bears.
Fucking incredible stuff.
That's
Wow.
money, Tyler. That's
Rounded
money.
out, baby.
That's pretty much the best you could hope for, right there.
Pretty much.
All right, Jake. Second to last pick of the draft here.
Yep. Second
The
last pick.
penultimate pick. Here we go. Oh.
Oh, boy, both are bad.
Oh, Jake, you got
No way this
Penguin
is
from
on
Penguin Publishing.
I mean,
It's just
wide
a
receiver
picture.
2.
It's a drawing.
Wide receiver 2. I got a penguin. I don't know. I'll throw screens into his beak. He'll pick up a couple yards. Maybe he could do that thing where he slides on his tummy.
Oh, maybe.
Like he could get ahead of
Oh,
steam,
yeah.
and then we could chuck it into his beak, and he could.
Yeah, I mean that.
I mean,
Yeah, and then
That'd
he'd
be
get
best case
fucking
scenario.
stomped
Yeah.
out, bloodied by the Hamburglar.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
I
you're
mean,
you're gonna get absolutely destroyed by my
he's gonna beat the
defense.
brakes off the fucking Reddit guy. That's for sure.
Oh, we almost got Mr. Peanut, but instead we got Aunt Jemima.
Oh yeah, dude. Diabetes
Just a
squad to the
zero.
max. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
that's crazy how your team worked out to just be straight up sugar.
Everything I have has sugar in it. I got
Yeah.
a cinnamon stick, for God's sake. Wow. Okay. Do we want to draft an owner as well? Everybody
You know
gets an
what?
owner.
Let's
A-
run
a
one
head,
more.
head coach.
Owner, manager, or head coach. Yeah.
We'll do head coach here. Head coach.
How about one other position of choice?
All right. Well, I just got Ronald McDonald.
Oh,
so
that is
he's-
so fitting. What
that's
the
so
fuck?
perfect. He's gonna be my
That's
owner
so fitting.
or my head coach. Here we go, Ronald. This is perfect.
Ronald as head coach is wild. That's so good. I'm gonna get some stupid ass shit
Yeah, 100%.
like the Bic Boy. I see that on here.
Big boy's ridiculous. I have this Little Caesars pizza guy.
Pretty sure the big boy is the size of a pen.
He's basically the Reddit guy, but just big boy.
Big boy.
John's team is just breakfast. Oh, Jake,
Jeffrey
you
the
got-
giraffe.
from Toys R Us.
Hey, there you go.
He's a full size giraffe.
I think he's even larger. He's a very excessively tall giraffe.
He's a giraffe humanoid, which
Also
is
a cartoon.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Tight end 2.
Oh, I thought we were doing drafting head coaches.
Oh, head coach.
It is whoever you get is who you get. He's your head coach.
That's a young head coach. This is a really good crew. You need the right leadership.
Oh boy,
Well, you got Jeffrey the
Uh,
giraffe.
I'm gonna get fucking cooked. I just know this, dude. Come on.
No, it's somebody that you wish you could.
Oh, you have the Clydesdales.
Okay, that's actually pretty sick. That
They
would have been
can't talk,
so
they're
good on my
horses.
team.
They're just stomping the shit out of Scrubbing Bubbles because they're scared.
It's because they're scared and only fed Budweiser and nothing else.
The fact that you have to have the Reddit guy as your defense and you can't have the Clydesdales because they're your coach is a little bit broken.
They're just
So
drunk,
unfortunate.
clobbering.
My
the
team is
Toucan
just
Sam to death.
perpetually drunk and shitting on the field and trying to clean it up and like slobbering it everywhere.
Mr. Clean is having an absolute breakdown because he can't keep up with the Clydesdale shit.
Poor Scrubbing Bubbles is going to be working overtime, man. They're the
Oh
hardest.
God!
And then the orange M&M is just having a brain aneurysm in the
The
locker
orange
room.
M&M is in the psychiatric ward, bro. He never even makes it to the field.
He's late to every practice. All right, Tyler, why don't you read off your team for us?
Oh yeah,
do we got?
so my coaching staff, I've got the Budweiser Clydesdale, plural. Captain
Love
Morgan at quarterback, which is incredible. Charmin Bears, all of them at
All of
RB1.
them, the whole family.
Because my RB2 is a fucking goldfish cracker. Mr. Clean at wide receiver 1, he's clean with it. Toucan Sam at wide receiver 2. Ain't
Great
nobody
one-on-one.
catching that, man. He's the only bird except the flightless penguin, so that's pretty good. Oh, I guess the rooster too.
I got the rooster. Yeah.
Quaker Oats man built like a brick house at tight end. Scrubbing Bubbles, making everyone all slippery, I guess. I don't know. Cleaning up all the piss and shit all over the field.
Why am I
Dude,
slippery?
my team is entirely sugar. My entire team's going to be shitting their brains out as they're out there on the field.
I've got the perpetually scared, paranoid, schizophrenic orange M&M, uniceable kicker. And then I've got the actually smelly, no deodorant Reddit guy at defense because no one's going to want to touch him.
Yeah, Kevin's on board now.
Yeah,
The-
see, that's a good sales pitch, huh, Kevin? We got
The
this.
3-14 Tyler's team. Jake,
We'll
who do
get a
you
couple
got?
wins.
All right. At QB, we got the brawny man who is 6'2".
What about
I
your
think he's gonna
coach?
be- Oh, well, coach, we got Jeffrey the Draft.
Yeah.
He's a young coach, but he's really looking to make a name for himself. He's had good success in the college
We got
teams.
Sean McVay, basically.
Yeah. This could, it could be really good. He's got a great team. So
He came from the Tony the Tiger system or whatever.
yeah. The running Tony Tiger system. It's a lot of running down your mouth football. A lot of fat. Well, it's more fast out wide. A lot of sure hands. So let's walk through the team. We got Brawny at QB. He's really dependable. Always cleans up. We've got Chester, Chester the Cheetah.
Chester
At
Cheetah.
RB1.
Cheetos, yeah.
He's fast, really fast. Like a Jameer Gibbs type character.
You should
Can
trade
you,
him.
can you do a comp for every character on your team?
Brawny is Josh Allen. Chester Cheeto is definitely Jameer Gibbs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give honestly keeper elf David Montgomery.
Fuck you.
At wide receiver 1,
Najee Harris.
we got Colonel Sanders.
It's like Adam Thielen.
No, we need somebody tall. Really like stocky.
Devontae
Just
Adams.
stocky. I'm gonna go
DK
AJ Brown.
Oh, everybody on my team that sucks. Okay, cool.
Yep.
AJ Brown. The Penguin. Ooh, this one's pretty rough. Do you guys know any wide receivers that really fucking suck?
Who slides on their belly on the field?
Who's the most rotund wide receiver you can think of? A little guy. I'm gonna go
Hunter
not
Renfro.
fast.
Hunter Renfro.
Hunter Renfro. Braxton Berrios. That's who I'm gonna give.
There you go.
Yeah,
the
championship
Penguin
winner.
too. And then we got TE. This is obviously Robert Gronkowski.
Yeah.
The Marlboro man, absolute lunatic. At flex, we have the blue M&M, real cocky. I'm gonna go Travis Hunter,
Sure.
Yeah.
Sanders. No.
two-way player maybe.
He's a
Kicker,
flex.
we've got it's not Pocahontas. The
Whoa, that's racist, bro. Damn.
She's definitely
that is not
modeled
that is-
after the Pocahontas, or she was Pocahontas.
that's a
was
real
modeled after-
person. That's a real Native American woman.
I think it's
Whoa, you can't say
Sacagawea.
that, dude.
Sacagawea,
Is
isn't
it
it?
not? I don't know. Well, I certainly don't mean to be offensive with it.
I'm just
The
gonna-
Land O'Lakes
Cancel
butter
anyway.
woman, whoever that. A kicker, tough kicker comparison. I'm gonna go Adam Vinatieri.
Okay, season
the
better.
best ever.
Yeah.
And then defense, special teams. John Madden.
Okay. Did he ever play football, John Madden? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Surely at some point.
yeah.
Okay.
He played defensive line actually. I think.
Nice.
Yeah. He's a real defensive line type guy. So
All right. Yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah.
great team, Jake. Are you happy with that? I think
Yeah,
Penguin Publishing is probably the
Penguin Publishing is definitely Penguin
Keep it
Publishing
out.
and my flex are probably, but my one's solid all the way through.
Yeah, if you can rely on, honestly, you just rely on Brawny and Chester Cheetah, and you're pretty good.
Yeah, I mean Colonel Sanders, possession guy, maybe he's not quick, but he's got good hands.
He's not letting go of that bucket in that photo.
Hell no.
No.
It's still in his
Although
arm.
his hands are a little greasy though.
He's definitely drunk.
This is also a wax figure of Colonel Sanders. If you guys missed it,
Well, it's not the real.
this
So
is
good.
literally at like Madame
He
Tussauds
died in
San Francisco.
1980, John.
His face is
It's
so
so
fucked up.
it's so cockeyed.
All right. Anyway, here's the real winning team here. If you want to get cancer at 20 years old, this is what you do: is just follow
Diabetes.
this team.
Diabetes
And
cancer
diabetes.
started
Yeah, if
back.
you want to get cancer and diabetes at the same time, we have Ronald McDonald, basically Bill Belichick at head coach.
Yeah.
Tony the Tiger Comp. I'm gonna go Joe Burrow. Absolute monster. I think you can trust this man under center.
I'll go Anthony Richardson.
No, because he's not gonna get hurt. He's Tony the fucking Tiger. Okay,
No, he just can't throw the ball. He's just
Yeah, Joe Burrow
human
never got
specimen.
hurt ever.
that's true. Joe Burrow never got hurt, especially not his rookie year. And
Tony the
after that
Tiger
multiple
is a
times.
specimen like Anthony Richardson, but
Oh damn, Kevin, nice
Oh,
call out.
true.
Penguin is Jalen Waddle. You're
yeah,
right.
that's great.
I'm too drunk to taste this chicken. Late great Colonel.
We were
Yep.
just talking about Ricky Bobby, weren't we?
Ricky Bobby.
That's really good. I think the polar bear, the Coca-Cola polar bear, he's basically the Yeti. So Derrick Henry. I mean,
Wow.
come on, it's Derrick fucking Henry. It's a polar bear. I've actually taken a photo with this polar bear. I'll
Nice.
find the photo. I'll put it in the story.
You got to put it. Yeah.
The cornflakes rooster. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go Boston Scott.
Nice. Yeah,
I
that's a
don't
good
know.
comp.
I don't
8
know.
inches
Just,
tall.
why
Very good.
not? Sure. The Nesquik bunny wide receiver. Nesquik, who's like a fast bunny looking fella. This is so hard.
That's
This is
Tyreek
so
Hill.
hard. Oh, you
Tyreek
think-
Hill is definitely the cheetah, but you put him at running back.
Yeah. well,
I don't know if it's Tyreek Hill. I'm gonna go. Jesus, give me like.
Elijah Moore.
I feel like I'm gonna go Justin Jefferson. It's Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson.
He's got the Nesquik bunny energy about him.
He's hyped up. Wait, who would drink?
That's
Who would
Xavier
drink
Worthy
Nesquik?
if I've ever seen one.
I
I'll
feel
go
like
Rashid,
DK
right?
Metcalf would definitely be drinking Nesquik out there. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Didn't
I'm gonna
he
go
do an ad for-
Rashi Rice.
Oh man, he's gonna have a crime.
Aunt Jemima. I mean, she's literally a lady on a syrup bottle.
Julio Jones.
Pac-Man Jones at wide receiver too. The Burger King. This is basically. I'm gonna go Travis Kelce.
Yeah,
It's
because he's
the
super
bird.
creepy.
Yeah, super weird. The Cinnamon. This one, it's gonna be hard not to be somewhat racist, but I'm gonna go with at Flex the Cinnamon guy.
Crazy thing to say. We're really letting him get away with that one right there, Tyler.
Well, but he's like
I
the
don't know,
character
man.
himself is already offensive. Like I'm trying to be a good guy. Oh, Aunt Jemima, Juju Smith-Schuster. I like that, Jake or Kevin.
Don't put
Why
that
did I
on
give
me.
credit to Jake?
Don't put that one on me.
Oh, good one, Jake. Got him.
Cinnamon, somebody with dreadlocks. So basically everybody in the NFL. I'm gonna go
John.
Vontez Perfect.
Nice. He definitely played wide receiver and
Kicker.
flex.
Kicker Monopoly man. Give me who's like an old ass kicker that would wear a top hat.
Dude, Mason Crosby turned white towards his later years. On
Mason
the
Crosby's a
Packers.
good one. Who
Yeah.
is there any kickers with a white mustache?
Oh boy, Adam Vinatieri,
okay.
maybe.
Well, he's already taken.
He had like a
'cause
beard.
The
Yeah.
Land O'Lakes ladies out of military. I'm gonna go. Who's an old? What's the guy he used to kick for the Falcons till he was like 46? That
Oh
guy.
God, I have no
Ah,
I
idea.
don't know.
this is really hard.
I'm glad I
give
didn't have to
me-
do comps for my team.
Yeah, we are gonna have to go back and do yours.
No.
I can't think
I
of a
don't want to
single
list
kicker.
Tyler unless he's going to do it speed round.
I'm gonna
I'll
go
do
with
speed run.
Sebastian Janikowski, and for
There you
the for DST, the Hamburglar. Give me the guy on the Eagles, the rookie from last year. What's his name?
Cooper DeJean.
Cooper DeJean. That's him.
There you go. That's good.
All right.
That's good.
That took way more effort than I thought it would. Here we go. Anyways, that's the chaos draft. This will be in our stories. You can vote on your favorite. And whoever has the most votes probably won't get anything out of it, but it'll be fun anyway.
Yeah.
So actually the one who wins will get the 101.
If John loses, the next time I'm down in his apartment, I'll steal something out of his house.
I'll never know what's missing unless it's one of my cats.
You know, when you're thinking about who to vote for, just know you can vote for something to be stolen from John.
You would have to take something that's like noticeable, like
I
one of
should
my
have
movie
taken one of your
posters.
Blu-rays or something, like a really obscure Blu-ray.
I'll take a Blu-ray from you.
You could take like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days on Blu-ray.
I'm
I
gonna
would have
take a
taken
Blu-ray.
Mr. Popper's Penguins.
I'm
No,
gonna take
don't you dare touch that one.
I'm gonna take a Blu-ray and I'm gonna start putting it in your cereal boxes and stuff.
You sick fuck. And my protein ghost cereal boxes that I'm gonna
But
have
just
right
the
after
disc.
this. They don't get ruined. Okay. I think that's the end of the show. 2 hours and 15 minutes. If you made it this far, really appreciate it. At Those Fantasy Dudes. Check us out on Instagram, YouTube. Hit that notification bell that we never miss an episode. And yeah, thanks for tagging along with us for this one and going along for the chaotic ride. It was a lot of fun. And we will certainly see you in what's the month after May? June.
June.
We will do some more shit. Look forward to our boy Peter, who makes our drops. He's gonna have to eat the onion come August, so that'll be a fun show.
Hell yeah.
He
gonna be
came in
great.
last place in our league of records, so he's gonna come on the show, talk about all of his losses, eat an onion, maybe puke along the way. It'll be a good time. I'd love to do this. So there's a little taste of that.
That's crazy.
Little palate cleanser there. Little wet your palate, if you will.
Oh, a little hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah, a little order, a little tapa for you.
Horse stew bear.
A little hors d'oeuvres.
We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for tuning in to those.
Tyler, hit us with that
Fantasy
dance again.
Podcast.
Yes, do it.
Yeah,
Yes,
sure to
yes,
tune in
yes,
next
yes,
week
yes,
and
yes.
follow us at those
He
fantasy
lost it a
dudes
little
on
bit.
Instagram.
This is really fast.
It
The
wasn't
outro's
as
so
fluid.
fast.
That movie Night at the Roxbury.
Bye. Have a great time.
Bye, everybody.
Hi, how are you?